Theseus Vasilius Tavros is a warrior cleric on a religious pilgrimage. His primary focus is to find an artifact that will help his home, the Minotaur city-state of Voskia, and the Order of the Maze that he represents as he traverses the world. In his order, he is called a navigator, a young adventurer who will find his place in the church and Voskian society through great deeds. Minotaurs are sometimes seen as primitive barbarians in Almora, but Theseus considers himself quite civilized. He enjoys solving problems, using logic in conflicts, and helping people navigate the labyrinth in acts of self-discovery. As he travels, he hopes that he can disprove the belief that all Minotaurs are evil and savage, and learn a thing or two along the way.
Barley Braun is a 3-foot-tall, 30-pound halfling rogue. He can easily be thrown. He is very self-serving and very individualistic, doesn't tend to get along well with others, but is so desperate for fun and entertainment in his own life that he is desperate for this kind of adventure. So he'll be interesting to play, I think.
Gaius Berzin is a human one-armed fighter who comes from the land of Hals. Years ago, he was a soldier in the Halsian army, until one day he comes home to his hometown of Ebonstone to find that his wife and children had been murdered in a raid from Valaris. He swore vengeance on those who killed his family, but in his rage, he loses his arm. He falls on hard times and hard drinks for a few years, but eventually he comes to realize that life is still worth living, and swears to live life to the fullest until he can meet his family again in the next life.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine, and I am playing Vita Teidai, pronouns they, them, a lizard folk wild magic sorcerer. They come from a community where there has not been a wild magic user in quite some time, so their magic is pretty out of control, and when they decided maybe they wanted to go see the world, their village was very excited about it. So now, Vita's just out roaming around trying to get their magic under control. And that's when they meet up with this party.
My name is Robbie, and I play Red in the Almora RPG campaign, along with his faithful companion and sidekick, Herschel. Red is a shifter ranger who grew up in Perea in a tiny little town called Aramor. One day, his entire town was destroyed. When he was 5, he eventually made his way to Nagwal over near the coast. Some of his personality is that because he's been, just out hunting for a good portion of his life, he doesn't have the best social skills. He gets his stuff done. He's pretty quiet, but also determined and very methodical about getting it done, and super reliable about getting it done. He's gonna see it through. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
So I play Rhythm, a tabaxi druid. I grew up in a little town called Hazeldrum, which is on the border between Perea and Halls. I grew up there with my adoptive mother, a human woman who found me wandering in the forests when I was about a year old. She died a few years back, and I found out pretty darn quick that without her protection, I was not welcome in Hazeldrum anymore. So I've been wandering. I ran into some druids who taught me druidic magics and helped me harness some powers that I've had pretty much my entire life. But I've been sticking to the outskirts, avoiding towns and villages. But I ran into this Minotaur a little while ago named Theseus, who has been, making me wonder if I should give towns a second chance. So now he and I are trying to figure out what to make of life as two kind of strange creatures in this weird world. But that's me. That's Rhythm.
Theseus Vasilius.
And he'd
Hello.
fart the entire way. That's what you missed in our pre-stream.
I was gonna mention that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
What up, nerds?
What's up, guys?
So real fast, everybody, we need to talk.
Are you breaking up with me, Brian?
Oh my
No.
god!
I could never do that, Chris.
He's breaking up with me for the 7th time.
Robbie,
Who else
Yeah.
feels like they just got called to the principal's office?
Oh, jeez.
It's nothing that you guys did. You're all wonderful
I
human
never
beings.
gave a shit if I got called to the
this is-
principal's office, so this is all cool. What are they gonna do?
This is more for the sake of posterity, for anyone who goes back and watches our YouTube videos, or for anyone who tunes in.
This is for posterity, so adjust your posture.
Yeah, adjust your posture for posterity.
Except
All right,
except
talk over.
Rob.
Just kidding. So, recently, if you are involved in D&D, you may have seen that the son of the original creator of Dungeons and Dragons was just kind of a bunch of piece of shit.
Bunch of pieces of shit.
A flaccid ball sack?
Yeah. Do ball sacks get hard? I guess that ball sacks do get hard.
They do.
Now that I think about it. Just never thought of it as flaccid. Although flaccid ball sack means it's relaxed, and that's not a good thing. Where that is, you want your ball sack to be flaccid. Otherwise, it's cold. Anyway, you can always distract me with dick and fart jokes. But so Ernie Gygax, Gygax Jr. as he calls himself, recently made some comments about how D&D has become too inclusive, and made some disparaging comments against trans folks and people with gender identities that don't fit the worldview of a boomer, and as well as Native Americans. I mean, he did a grand tour of just shitty statements.
Here are all of the demographics that make me insecure. That was essentially.
And most of what I gathered, I watched the entire hour-long interview because I hate myself. And most of what I gathered is that this is a man who is scared of his own obsolescence, is threatened by the fact that something succeeded without his hand in it. And we just want folks to know, if you're watching our stream, if you're ever wondering where we stand on this, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, and Nazis can fucking die. So anyway.
And also, he couldn't succeed. It could succeed without his hand in it, but I can't even succeed with my hand on it. Like, it still is just like, nope, sorry, I got ED.
That's the antidepressants, dude. You gotta try Wellbutrin. It's more of a stimulant than it is an SSRI.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You're gonna need more of it to get the same effect, but.
Also,
one.
My partner brought up a good point about this the other night when I was telling her about it. She's like, "This is a fantasy world. If this is like the perfect place for all of there should be no reason for anything to not be allowed at all ever, because like that's the whole point, is to like just do what you want and stuff. So like fuck off."
Yeah. I think a lot of the animosity, aside from just being out of touch and hateful, comes from, he talks about this in the interview about how, like, when he was in high school and in college, no one would sit at the lunch tables with the gamers and the weird people and yada yada. So I think people like that feel like their oppression is being left out of the discussion, as being weird and nerdy. But it completely misses the mark of, yes, you may have been ostracized for your hobbies. You weren't shot by fucking police officers for being a color.
Yeah.
It's different.
Your body isn't legislated. Your rights are not entirely different sets of justice systems because of the color of your skin or what your last name sounds like. So
but also, here's the other thing. It's a hobby. Not everyone has to like what you like. Just like you don't... He probably doesn't like the things that they
comes
like.
From the fact that people like something that people used to make fun of.
Well, look, man, just like fashion, it's cyclical, man. It's like bell bottoms came back for a while, and then they go away, and then they fucking come back, and it's like, just hold on to them for 20 years. You'll be able to wear them again because they're gonna come right back.
Yeah, there's this weird elitism that happens when people have liked something for so long that they feel like other people don't understand. And when
They didn't earn it because they didn't suffer for it.
Right.
Yes.
But
Oh,
that's
man.
that's the funny thing, that you're talking about the people who have suffered the most systemically. So
Yeah, it's
like,
just it's kind of like martyrdom envy, which is like the
yeah.
best plot twist ever, because it's like instead of seeing all these new kids who are loving the same thing you love, like instead of saying, well, you don't love it the way I do, so it's not good enough, it's like, oh shit, kids who want to sit at the table with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're missing out on a community that you didn't fucking have, and now you can have,
But here,
but you're being a righteous douche
and
about
and
it.
here's
Yeah,
the other
exactly.
side of that, is that it's also a power trip, because now it's like, ha ha ha, the ball's in my court, motherfucker. And it's like, oh, so you're just gonna be the dude that you hated, and like that's okay with you, I guess. So like, you really didn't hate that guy, you just wanted to be that guy.
Right.
Boom!
Exactly.
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 We also need to make clear that Gary Gygax was a piece of shit as well.
Yeah.
He had very objectively sexist views. He went in interviews constantly and talked about how women's brains didn't work the same way as men's, in a derogatory way. There was a Confederate soldier who used this phrase. I think it's the nits make lice, which was the Confederate soldier used that as a justification for slaughtering the women and children of Native Americans and black people. He was denouncing Congress. Gary Gygax used that quote in just about every interview he did.
Yeah.
He did
Gygax was
not
also
shy
a
away from it.
fundamental Christian, so.
Yeah.
Who believes in
so-
dragons?
The apple's not falling far, we can see.
Right. And it's important to be able to understand that great things can come from dark places. Most of the people who influence the things we love were pieces of shit, and it's our job to go, okay, cool contribution to an art or music or whatever thing that I care about, but I need you to go to the grave now with your fucking shitty views.
Yeah, isn't it amazing that after all these years we have no idea who wrote the Harry Potter series? It was so popular, and yet there is no author.
Yeah, what happened?
It's a mystery, lost in time.
Yeah.
I think an important role we have in recognizing artists, recognizing important points in history or science or whatever, is telling the whole story about people. Yes, they did contribute important things that have indelibly changed us as a society, but they are also trash, and these are the things we want to die with them. And this is sadly one of those instances.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Aristotle, Wagner, even George Washington did things that have impacted me personally in great ways, but I don't give them money because they're dead, and I'm glad that they're dead. They deserve to be dead.
Also, Wagner has no bops. Wagner writes
Wagner.
no bops.
Wagner, we'll argue about this on a different night.
He doesn't write bops. I'm not saying he's not a good writer, but he doesn't write bops.
It's all in your definition of a bop.
Yeah. I'm a harmony person. Lush ass harmonies are my jam.
Reissuing Inclement Chaos or Inclement Weather?
Here's the
just
thing.
For this?
Does Wagner have rhythm? Does he have harmony? Yes.
Harmony is where Wagner excelled. But the point
does
is,
Eric Whitacre have
shit.
rhythm? No. But does he have harmony? Yes.
I would say Eric Whitacre has rhythm.
Does he like it's?
Remember the 6 Hebrew love songs?
It's all right.
That was pretty good. Anyway, so the point is that we struggle with something when people are still living and financially benefit from the thing that they create when they're pieces of shit. Yeah. We are fortunate.
Don't buy anything from TSR because they get no money from anything WOTC anymore. Correct.
We're fortunate in that our hobby in the system that we use does not financially benefit any of the Gygaxes anymore. So if it did, we would be having a conversation about switching systems, I think, as to whether or not we want to do that.
If you guys want to see somebody really fuck up Gygax, we can do that in Almora, because he's it's in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We can legit fuck him up on Wednesday.
Wednesday night, that may be what we do if we run that stream. So anyway, he honestly, just as a preview, Fiery Fist and Anton are in jail right now for reasons that Bobby has no idea how that happened. But in order to get them out, he may have to face the gatekeeper. Anyway,
That's for Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's a preview for Wednesday night. So, fortunately, we don't have to change anything. We can still give money to WotC, who are actively doing everything they can to acknowledge and overcome the rocky past of this TTRPG that we
at least
play.
for the next 2 days.
They've been doing this for a while, actually. They've had statements on their website about some of the shitty things in some of the earlier versions since 2018 or 2019 or something like that, when some people called them out.
I think 18, yeah, was when they started like actively acknowledging how shit some of the previous iterations were.
Right. And so
I just don't trust. I don't trust. I just don't trust
with,
any company at all, ever.
Well, there are tons of issues with WotC in terms of being capitalistic, money-grabbing pieces of shit, but they at least don't deny human rights, and that's a start, I guess, for capitalism.
Setting the bar low.
Yeah. It's on the record. Fuck those people. We're not going to support that, and this stream, I think, no one will have a problem with standing by whatever we need to do to make sure that we are respecting and encouraging just basic fucking human rights for people.
This stream encourages punching your local Nazi.
Yes, we do.
100%.
Yes.
In fact, I'll help you. Shit.
Yeah.
Tell me where they are.
So anyway,
I feel like there's. I feel like, has anyone
made
the term a WotC Nazi yet? I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Oh, I'm sure the right's on it at this point. One of the things in the interview is that Ernie Gygax is like, oh, they're militant about like you have to include everybody, and it's like, why is that a bad thing? Like,
usually militancy comes with exclusion. Like it always amuses me when I hear these gas bags whine about having to share their toys with everyone. It's like,
it's because inclusion is excluding them.
Oh, are you not raised on the pedestal you always deserved but were never given in life? So you calm down.
Your inclusion excludes my hate.
Well, and again, I do think that a lot of it comes from this position of my suffering has to matter as much as your oppression.
It's Oppression Olympics.
Yeah, let's go to the Oppression Olympics.
If I went through all that shit, then like clearly it has to mean something. It can't just be that you grow and change and don't become what you hate. It has to be, let me become what I hate and get vengeance for all those years I suffered. That's bullshit, by the way. Don't do that. Vengeance is...
I hate myself every day, so I've become what I hate. Myself.
Vengeance doesn't make any sense, and it's never the right way.
And
it's incel logic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye really does make the whole world blind. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The only way to stop that bullshit is to become better than you met.
Right.
Become better than you
Except
were given.
You still punch Nazis.
Except punch Nazis. Because they won't stop until they kill everyone else.
That's the thing, is that there is one group who is seeking to stop people from harming others. There is another group who is seeking to stop people from stopping them from harming others.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Basically, yeah.
Because, honestly, as much as I wholeheartedly believe that people who voted for Trump are fucking morons, do I think that they have the right to vote for Trump? Sure. They have the right to disagree with me. They don't have the right to fucking hurt other people because they disagree with them. That's the line.
Here's my best impression, though. Why won't you just let me kill you?
Like, that's not vengeance at that point. You're protecting or preventing a future where people hurt other people. That's not revenge.
Yeah.
That's revenge.
a vengeance.
When you punch Nazis, it's prevention.
And now it's a prevention.
So,
Anyway,
Let's play D&D.
So-
Fuck that guy.
yeah. It's on the
Dungeons
record.
and Dragons,
We'll
guys.
repeat it. We honestly may put something on, if Allie's cool with it, our socials, just making sure that we tell Ernie to go fuck himself. And maybe we put something on the stream that says, hey, if you have a problem with inclusion, you're excluded.
Yeah.
So
Here comes
what
Ben
happened last
Shapiro
time,
with his
everybody?
logic bombs of inclusion and exclusion, because he just takes this tiny little morsel and pulls it all the way out of context and then annihilates
Because
you.
he's probably autistic.
Yeah.
we don't claim him.
I mean, you don't have to, but it honestly is probably why he has such a hard time understanding context the way that he does. So.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an excuse, not a reason. Or it's a reason, not an excuse. Which one would be more...
no, the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Words are
It's
hard.
it's an explanation, but it doesn't justify his behavior.
There you go.
Yep, that.
Not a justification.
What happened last time, everybody?
Oh fuck.
I pooped.
Stuff and things.
So what I have, we basically ironed out the whole situation with all the people we saved from that slaving ship, and made it over to Polkara, which is the tree graveyard, the soul arborist community. Vita had some fun plot stuff involving getting the staff of their ancestor from their soul tree.
Right.
And then now we are traveling by boat to Fernva after our dear friend Theseus parted ways with us, which was sad.
Yeah. I gave him information about the druid circle that I crossed paths with but didn't actually join.
And now we are we've learned about the 5 champions of Perea, who were heroes in the Great War of Perea. Am I getting all this right? And somebody is desecrating their graves, and their graves are set in different points all throughout the kingdom. And I do not have the list of symptoms of what's going on at their graves because I'm a bad student. But yeah, I know that there are specific symptoms, and we're essentially going to each location to try and tidy things up. And I don't know if we decided on which place to go first. I feel like we did, but my brain.
I think there was discussion, but not a decision.
We started to decide. We said that one of them sounded way less scary than the other ones.
Also, so 2 things. One just as a functional thing, and another as a plot point that you guys have forgotten about. But the first functional thing that I keep meaning to bring up in chat, but I remember it now, and my ADHD ass will forget by the end of the night, so I'm just going to say it here. Have you guys considered a shared Google Doc to keep your notes?
Clearly we haven't, Brian.
Just
Clearly not.
tossing the idea into the universe.
Damn it.
So-
I'll have you know.
Brian.
I'll have you know
I found
That's what Keen Mind is for.
that
There's a limit to that.
I'll have you know I
I mean, yeah,
only
also-
use Alta Vista.
What? Get out of here.
You're fine.
So I got all the notes from the scary places. If anyone
sweet.
wants that.
Hold on
Please.
to that for just a minute, because you guys are going to have that discussion. The last thing that we talked about, though, Red spoke to his old friend Steam.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Steam is of the belief that Robbie's father did not do a thing that you guys don't know about.
I need to know about it.
Did he kill someone or not kill someone?
That's up to Red to explain if you guys would like to.
Hot
Badger.
diggity damn.
Well,
Hey, Red.
is Red still outside, or did he go in with Steam?
Everybody is in Steam's chambers.
Ah,
followed
you
you,
fuckers.
Motherfucker.
Well, remember in the beginning of the conversation, he asked, "Do they know about this?" And that's how I remember that they were
Yeah,
there.
and I said they don't. They probably don't. I guess you can go ahead and tell them everything about my life now, because I need to know what this is anyway. So, come on.
You don't have to. It's entirely up to
They're
you.
gonna find out one. You don't know
Yeah.
these guys. They'll find out one way or another. They're persistent.
We are clever and chaotic and very persistent.
I'll leave it alone if you want me to.
Barley's noisily eating snacks from a street vendor.
Allie had a power surge.
Oh god.
Oh, fun.
Well, then we should probably wait, because this is important shit for the guy you know nothing about.
Yeah, man. Why don't
Red
we
is
know
quite
anything about you?
close-lipped.
Huh? Well, because, I mean, it ain't really none of your business. It don't affect
Well,
nobody.
Just for fun lore trivia information, while we're waiting on Allie to reboot, I did an inventory. So I have mapped the entire world now, and then I realized I'm going to have to remap it because I don't have ice caps. And when I tried to put this on a globe, it looked fucking stupid. Because it smushed the nations at the top together. It's
Oh no.
So it's a world map basically cutting off the caps. But I did an inventory. Almora has 227 cities right now.
Whoa.
That's 227 more cities than I have.
I am dumb as fuck for doing this to myself.
You love what you do, though.
I love you, dummy.
I love you too. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I really I really don't. Mostly because there's a lot of tedious work when it comes to this kind of thing. It's like fun to think of the fun shit, like, oh, what if there was a place where like trees grew out of dead bodies? But then like when you actually have to like go, okay, so who lives there and what do they do? Yeah, that sucks. So
You have a dead body.
Not yet.
Drop
Keeps going the way
dead
it is, I will.
gorgeous.
I'm offended by your support.
Oh, okay.
That's strange, because you just went on this whole diatribe for like 20 minutes about inclusion and support, and I was just supporting you.
For
You know it
everyone.
only applies to everyone else.
Yes. Yes, that's
It applies to everyone else. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Others can have nice things. I will suffer. So Allie, I guess, is on the stream and can hear us. So Red, if you would like to lure it up for a little while.
Man, shit. That means I gotta go look up my shit again, because I don't want to fuck it up. That means I gotta do a lot of talking. I don't want to do that either, but
Yeah.
you know, that's just what people be.
That's what you get for not making me run 2 streams in a row.
Well, you don't
Or
you don't
Almora.
have to. You don't have to do either one.
The show must go on, Robbie.
Nobody made you, Brian.
The show must go on.
Show must go on.
Yes. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, okay. Now I'm sad. But yeah. So, so I'm not actually from Nagwal. Like, I live there, but like I wasn't like born there and grew up there. I just lived there. If you look on the map, let me pull up the map so I can see it much more big like.
Much
more
bigglier.
biglier. Very bigly.
There is
The
cat.
Biggly Wiggly. You see that little thing up there that says the ruins of Aramor? That's actually my hometown.
Ruins of Aramor.
Yeah, it was a little shifter, like commune town place. But there was a well, this is what I know because this is what we've been told, but I assume Steam might be telling me something is completely different because I've had him investigating this for a while, but common knowledge in the circle of me, because I'm the only one that fucking survived, because, you know, tropes and cliches, they're cool. There was a red cap that destroyed the whole town because my dad killed my mom's boy toy fuck boy. And you know, when you kill someone like that, my dad was a violent guy. He fucking ripped this dude to shreds, and like, you know, and so I think Brian will have to explain more about what red caps are than what I do. I just know the basics. But they kind of spring up from the Fae from murder and shit. So
Oh yeah, they're no joke.
yeah, I survived by hiding underneath like I was out in the woods when this happened. I come back and he's slaughtering everyone in the village. I hid under somebody who was already dead. So I just kind of hid under another body.
As you do.
Cause you know, hopefully he won't look underneath this body, cause he already killed it. Nobody else but Steam knows that I'm from there. I just kind of moved to I just kind of like walked to Nogwal after that, and just kind of like you know, been doing odd jobs here and there, and just kind of living ever since, and you know, just kind of being existing, you know, just, you know, nobody knows. He's just like, oh yeah, he's the guy that takes care of the things, and you know, yeah, that's all you need to know. But now you know that everybody I know is dead, cause my dad's a bitch and my mom's likes to like have sex with other shifters when she agreed not to, cause I don't think that relationship was very open. And now she's dead, and he's dead, and everybody's dead.
Vita gets why Red did not want to talk about this. This sounds very heavy.
It's very heavy. Now you understand why. Now you understand why I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
But Vita wants to say this does not define Red. Red is more than that.
Well, I mean,
Red is a wonderful person.
Well, I mean, yeah, I got my buddy Herschel here. We're cool. Herschel defines me.
You know what does define you? Your actions and morals and character, and also the fact that you like chicken nuggets so much that you'll kill anyone that gets in your way to get to them.
What is a chicken nugget?
I mean nuggies.
What is a chicken?
Tendies.
Tenders? Damn
Tendies.
it. You know what I mean. Chicken.
I mean, nuggets may open a whole other
issue. In a small form. In a small bite-sized piece.
Are these
in bread.
Are these halfling tendies you speak of?
I mean, maybe they could be.
I mean, they are.
Do not tempt
around that size.
Do not tempt me with more.
Can you imagine a halfling-sized chicken tender?
So thank
It's a nugget.
So fresh.
Okay. Anyway, so what were we doing? Oh yeah. So Red, it's cool that you have a shitty childhood. Who doesn't? We all probably.
I didn't say it was shitty.
Know,
that my parents, just that my entire village was slaughtered. Didn't say it was shitty.
Just like in the middle part.
I mean, that's kind of shitty. Just a little.
I mean, I didn't like most of those people in the village anyway, so.
Damn. Okay. That's fair.
Vita is taking all of this in, and their little teenage brain is just expanding with new understanding of the world.
Galaxy brain.
Oh God, what are you teaching her?
Damn
it.
Well, you guys, I said that you guys didn't have to be here.
I mean,
yeah, but we wanted to be.
Well, then,
this
is what happens.
Kind of. No homo.
We're nosy, okay? We're nosy. We just need to know.
They're just like a little
Yeah.
homo.
And once again, this is all from recollection, because as a kid I didn't know what a red cap was. I only learned that that's what it was after I discovered that that's what those were. I didn't,
Would they be prevalent in Cosna, just given the nature of the political sphere there?
So the issue isn't just murder. Red caps spawn near Feywild portals. Any door to the Feywild where blood is spilled runs a high risk of giving birth to a red cap.
Those are some tasty, nasty vibes. Red caps do like them.
Yeah. You guys look around the room. Red tells his story. You see each other. Gaius kind of sullen. Barley trying to make the best of it. Very handsome satyr prince. Tabaxi, a lizard folk.
Yes, I see all of these things.
So about that portal, never going there. No thank you. But also,
did that work? Did you guys really not catch that?
What?
There's a fucking satyr in the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Wait, but that's my.
Barley, is this Barley's new friend?
I was kind of wait.
Yeah, he's just sitting there intently listening.
I was kind of waiting on Barley to mention things.
Why are you here? I mean, not that I'm not happy to see you, but like, why the fuck are you here?
What do you mean? Why am I here? He's talking about the Fae. That's my favorite kind of people.
Oh, is it though? I thought you didn't like them either.
Oh, the actual Fae, not the fuckers who took over later.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, the
Wait,
red caps.
Who popped me out of existence for like a little bit and then popped me back? Was that like Fae or like your kind of Fae?
Oh, that's my kind of Fae. They know how to party.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. It was good. Good times.
Yeah.
I hope
Well, that's what revelry's for, right? You have a blast and you don't remember it, so you have to do it again.
Vita's never been to one of these parties.
Oh,
Vita
God.
has no bucket list.
I don't know if I can actually say I've been to one or not.
He gets very close to Vita and goes, "I like your style. We should talk soon."
Okay.
And he backs away.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good sign, but okay.
Vita may need an adult, but okay.
Do I qualify?
No.
I'm like half-sized an adult. I'm an adult, whatever the fuck. But anyway,
Steam is very taken aback by the fact that just suddenly this dude is here, and he's like,
he's with me. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Here's some kind of like trots up to Red, and he goes, "So about those red cops,
Yeah.
how long ago was this?"
15, 20 years ago?
That explains a lot. See, we've been having a lot of them go missing, right? We've been losing our entire inventory of red caps, and we need those to cull down the motherfuckers in the Fae. How am I supposed to kill elves if they're just killing your folks?
I would like to know this as well.
What's this guy's name again? Can you spell it for me really quick?
Hiersam, Hyrsam.
Thank you. I have in my notes, suddenly Hearsome.
Yeah.
Here's some Flotsam and Jetsam.
He pulls out a violin and holds it as a fiddle and just kind of like starts absent-mindedly walking around the room playing some very impressive melodies. Excellent musician.
Show off.
Effortless, just kind of like walking around doing his thing, and he goes, "Ah, I'll be back at some point. We're gonna talk some more, Red Boy," and he just vanishes.
But he's supposed to be That's not fair.
Nobody's called me Red Boy since this guy called me Red Boy.
No one's ever called you Red Boy?
Yes.
Barley, the fuck was that?
Oh. You expect me to just know? I don't know. Jeez, he does whatever the hell he wants.
Never mind. You're good.
I mean, that's why he's my patron, because he does whatever the fuck he wants, and same.
Barley, you feel two hands on your shoulders, and you hear his voice go, "By the way, haven't forgotten about you. You're doing great. Keep sowing chaos. Gotta go."
Aw. Thanks, Dad.
Wait, he's your dad now?
I didn't mean it, guys. I have 2 dads. It's fine.
My 2 dads. I do want to point out that for some reason that made me think of this thing my sister tweeted out this morning at like 3:00 in the morning, and it's better than probably anything I've written. It was from sugar baby to just baby. My story as a time traveler.
Oh my god.
And I'm so fucking proud of her for that.
I love Charlie.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back.
Cheers.
Jess is doing a grocery drop off, and she has a ton of groceries, so I need to go help her real quick bring them in. So, I'll be right back, because I like food.
Sure.
Food is good.
Yeah.
Sure. Euphemism, guys.
He's dropping the groceries he already ate off at the pool, as though they were kids. It's poop. I'm talking about poop.
Oh.
You're always talking about poop.
Right? It's funny.
That's an
It is.
opinion. It's absolutely an opinion one can have.
Yeah.
It is funny.
I'm gonna marry him.
Everybody has to do it, and it's like,
I'm gonna marry him. I'm marrying him.
Yep.
just, it is funny.
Put on the kettle head
Objectively,
first into that mistake there.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Douglas.
You nerds are cute.
Stop it.
No. All right. Well, Red's kind of carrying the story, so we're going to take another quick interlude and talk about Charlie's tweets.
Aw, she's so talented.
At tweeting?
Yeah.
My cat
Let's find
is
out what
sleeping
you do
entirely
today.
with me cackling like a maniac and screaming during the process of this game, and I don't know how it's happening.
Aw.
He's so cute. He will not let me cuddle him.
Oh.
It is really, really hard for me to not just bring home it's kitten season.
You're looking
right
at
now.
kittens again, aren't you?
I currently work at the fucking APL. I can't help it. I go and see kittens every day.
You
it's
have
my
to do it
job.
professionally. Yes.
We have so many kittens right now. It's dangerous.
Oh, that's hard.
But here's the thing. Do you really want a kitten, though? Talk about chaos magicians. There's nothing quite like kitten
Chris.
energy. Mm.
I have an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, right. Never
Also,
fucking mind.
Chris,
My mistake.
think of all of my deities.
All right.
Me and chaos go hand in hand.
Oh.
I am chaos.
I hope you find a sweet little Spasmatron.
I'm very. There are a couple little like black void babies who I love, and yeah. It's a very dangerous job, but I'm loving it so far. My coworkers are amazing.
Good. Hey, back.
All right.
Sorry, I'm back. I apologize. I like groceries and I like food, so I was like, yeah, hang on.
In your absence, you were missed, but now that you've returned, the work can begin.
Oh. That sounds like what I say when I step onto the toilet.
You step onto the toilet?
Yeah, you step on, and then you do like a full body squat on the toilet, and that's how you...
Okay.
It's better for your. It's better for your. It's better for your tract.
Yeah, I think it actually is. I think squatting is better.
Yes, it is.
That's what the squatty potty is for, really. It's to get your knees in that
Yeah,
same
but
position.
see, with that, I have to buy something or make. This way, all I have to do is just step on it and just do the thing. It's just you gotta get your aim down right, or it gets messy. But it's beside the point.
Yeah, don't pull the ankles in at all.
All right, what's happening?
I don't.
You're gonna get some racing stripes. All right, so
Guys,
Ew.
I want to be out of this one. This conversation, I don't want to be in it.
I'm sorry, I forgot. That was for me to talk about. That excludes Rob. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Although, maybe we should give MIT to make a machine that can help him do that, and he'll understand how great it is.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I know that look from Rob. He's on board.
Yeah, MIT, please sponsor Robin to a pooping cyborg.
Oh, honey.
Yes.
I have no words.
All right, let's get back
No
to the
words.
thing now that I've.
Only half the party's into this conversation.
Yeah.
Guys, we're
Is that
D&D
new,
players.
I feel like only half of the party being into the conversation is typical.
Fair.
All right, so what's happening?
Yeah.
Here's some got very interested in your story.
Yes.
Fucked off. Left you guys in the room with Steve.
Yes. What were you going to tell me, Steam?
So does he just do that?
Apparently.
Look,
I'm new to the whole patronage thing, but like, he's kind of like a drinking buddy. He just shows up when the food and the conversation and the drinks are good, and then he fucks off. That's just about all the time.
Okay.
Getting used to it, I guess.
Well,
a shitborg.
Jesus.
I like that.
Sorry.
Adam's the only one who got the Red Boy reference.
Yes.
It's supposed to be Ed Bowie.
See, I was thinking that, and I almost said it with that accent, but I was like, no, that's not for this. Don't do that.
It's totally
It's
for this.
always for this.
Rolf loves his jujubes.
So, Steam takes a minute to process what just happened and goes, so the Red Caps, after you left the Drearwood, started coming back. But we don't know where your dad is. And they keep coming back. As though someone's specifically finding places where there are connections to the Fae and bringing them here.
Barley, call your homeboy back.
I'm just gonna tap on knock on the amulet. Hey, here's some. Hey, here's some. Hey, buddy. Hey. All right, fine. I'm gonna pour some alcohol on the ground. Can you hear me? I'm trying to call you. Hello? 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 Shit, it's not working. Maybe if I...
You take damage, but it doesn't go well. Like, if he doesn't like it. Don't forget that.
Fuck.
I feel like that's racist.
Is it?
Because
at a
they're
satyr?
goats, not sheep.
No. Goats do it too.
Goats bat too.
Yeah.
Goats go, ah!
Goats do, ah! Yeah.
Have you not seen the Taylor Swift video?
That's the one.
That. How could I forget?
Anyway, it didn't work.
That goat is the only thing that ever made Taylor Swift tolerable.
Yeah, no response from Harrison.
Damn.
Does Barley take damage?
I guess he didn't hear any.
No, the way that the amulet works is that when Barley is in combat, if he gives a one-liner, is the determining factor before he kills somebody.
Oh, okay.
After, and it was about the kill. I need to
Yeah,
read that.
it's surrounding a kill, a one-liner kind of thing, but
like
you guys are not in combat killing people right now, so it doesn't make a difference.
Bless.
Yes, I
So,
and after I cut off his hand anyway. Sorry.
so, are you saying that the Dreher wood is full of red caps?
Not full of them, but we would send people from Nogwal to take care of them, and a couple of months after that, there'd just be more. And the thing is, they can only live for 3 days without killing, or they fall back into nothingness. They're bloodthirsty. They have to kill. Have any of you encountered them?
Yes.
No.
So, Red here knows, but they are something between a mix and a dwarf and a gnome. When blood hits the ground, they grow up almost like giant mushrooms until suddenly they take on humanoid figures. They have typically white, long beards, cackling laughs, but they somehow grow iron boots attached to their feet. You hear them coming for a while. They will chase you down, laughing and screaming with the pounding of iron boots on the ground, and slaughter you for the sake of your blood. That's what keeps them going.
So about that whole us going there thing, starting to rethink that. Maybe we should not do that. Maybe we should never do that.
How strong are they if, say, you were to face them in battle? Like, if you knew they were coming.
Take it from me, they're not easy.
Are they about my height? Because I feel like they're about my height.
Maybe a little shorter, but
they're short. But I've encountered many, but never killed one. They always somehow.
Are they difficult?
What's that?
Pardon. Are they difficult to kill?
Yes.
Or...
They're resourceful, determined, and bloodthirsty. It's like, I can only reference Scarface, but you know, it's like that scene with where he's just fucking on cocaine and just going and getting blasted, and he's still fucking going because they just want to kill. They just keep.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
That sounds like the lizard frenzy. They teach about this in the tribe. If a lizard goes too hard into the bloodshed, then you go into lizard frenzy, and then you burn into flames and become ash. Vita does not know if all of this story is true, but that sounds like frenzy.
Is that like the... I'm sorry if this is impolite, but it just came to me, so you know how my brain works. Is that like when, like, the lizard folks version of when the tiny little geckos like get scared and lose their tails, but you guys like burst into flames?
Vita thinks perhaps this was children's story to scare Vita from losing their temper.
That makes more sense.
Vita is realizing this just now.
Okay. That makes more sense.
But it does sound like the stories that they tell. It reminds Vita of Lizard Frenzy.
I mean, that would be a badass way to go out.
Vita thought so it wasn't a very good story in the way of its intent. But, sorry, random bit of Vita's culture. Do continue.
It's cool.
In terms of power, they are not undefeatable, but a handful of them destroyed Red's village.
Oh.
And these weren't just there were other hunters and able-bodied men among them. They weren't. My village wasn't a goddamn pushover.
Maybe we should head there last.
I feel like all of our options are bad.
Yeah, because we had to know that they're not level specific. I wish we didn't know that. Now I'm panicking.
Well, I have a couple more options for you.
You're talking as if you know something from a different realm of knowledge.
He told us.
I know he said we could metagame, but I'm still gonna call it out.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It's like metagaming. It's somewhere between metagaming and not, because I'm assuming that your characters, having lived in this world, would have some general knowledge in the same way that like we know about animals that are on other continent kind of things, and what they do.
What
we might
though? Do we know what goes on in other continents?
Well, like I understand that Africa has a real fucking big hippo problem because they're death tanks. I understand that there are two different kinds of elephants in the world. There's the Asian continent elephant and the African continent. Like I understand very general things about shit, but not details.
We need more of those stories about the war. Anyway, cough, cough, Brian, no pressure, cough, cough.
That'll take a while. It's a fucking book at minimum.
I know. So we got the Gasty Ass Swamp is what I wrote, which is not the name. Yeah. That's where the corrupted divine presence that was screaming knowledge unknowable was, and that's what we decided would be dead last because it sounds the most terrifying because the word divine is used.
Corrupted divine.
Yeah, that's not good.
Whoa, hey,
no, thank you. The Plevry Hills is where the undead fallen warriors were.
I have no idea where that's at. Like
It's in West. It's in West.
Oh, the old. I put Old Gore Mountains. Bob Dole. The Bob Dole Mountains. The Al Gore Mountains. There was a.
I don't need a map.
A ice breathing down the neck of our informant is what they described. And then near the dungeon in Sorgel Bay, our informant said she found some murky waters and heard voices, which, like, that could be fine. That could be fine. Also, the ice could be fine. The ice breathing down the neck thing could be fine. Those two sound like they're mostly fine.
The one that's in the field sounds the least terrifying to me.
Field? Where? Which one?
Nothing is ever fine.
Allie.
The hills? Undead warriors? Is that the field? Is that what you're
Do
talking
you
about?
have Do you have any recommendations to the group?
I mean,
as the person who has probably read this as much as I have or more.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Everyone knows where
Yeah,
I want to go.
Way down in Kokomo?
I feel like we could make do.
The Flabberry Hills, I see it now. It's the whole fucking mountain thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like we could make do in most of wherever we go. Like,
So help us.
Let's fight some redcaps!
just a second. I'm pulling back up my notes.
I feel like the dungeon with the murky waters and the voices at Sorghum Bay is one of the least awful sounding, and then the ice breathing down neck thing seems like doable, but Woods Were Angry does not sound that bad, is what you put for Drearwood, and I just want to say, for the record, that did not sound that bad, but you're making it sound real bad.
I think of Fangorn Forest when I hear about that, because I don't want century-old trees trying to murder me from the bottom.
Yeah, trees though, but trees are fine. You might be able to reason with trees.
I'm sorry, but when that came up, I immediately thought of the Wizard of Oz trees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which were like nightmare fuel as a child. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but also like they're trees. They're rooted to the spot. They're probably not gonna move.
They can throw shit and they can grab you.
Hey.
I mean, yeah, but don't get
Hey,
close to
Rhythm, where should we go?
I don't have strong opinions.
So just this is Brian talking to Allie now. Does the imagery of murky water within a mile of an area bring up any knowledge?
Does it bring up any knowledge about spaghetti hair?
But I can't remember, which is why I'm scrolling through my notes.
Okay. Does
spaghetti hair?
Does something breathing ice bring up any knowledge?
I mean, anything breathing ice is probably a fucking dragon, and I don't want to deal with that shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Usually.
Oh.
Angry Woods.
Angry Woods is probably treants of some sort or fae.
Angry beavers.
Allie's note of caution is don't fuck with the fae, kids.
Yeah.
That's my character's entire being, is to fuck with that.
Barley is currently fucking with the fae.
Spirits of Fallen Soldiers.
See, that
Spirits
one
of
just
Fallen
sounds
Soldiers just reminds me of, didn't we talk to some dude who said the crawling hands? I'm not thinking of like actual monster shit. I'm just thinking of storyline stuff for that one.
Yeah, we had that dude that
wasn't that Hands of Murderers?
Yes, those were, but those were headed to Zen's Rest.
Yeah, so that's probably unrelated.
And that dude that was dead, and like we helped him out.
The Revenant.
Was he Revenant?
Yeah. He made friends with a Revenant.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to call him and just be like, "Hey, bro, can you help us out with these undead soldiers?" Just reason.
That was weeks ago. That guy probably murdered that other guy and is dead now.
Yeah. That's probably on another continent too.
I'm upset.
And then unknowable knowledge that causes someone to scream constantly
is probably like Mind Flayer bullshit, and either Mind Flayer or Beholder shit.
Okay.
Maybe he just wants to be friends.
So this is the last clue I'll give you. Allie's accuracy is about 50-50.
Oh, great!
I'm like
fabulous.
Also, my brain is completely fried because it is just being loaded with APL info every single day. I'm like sitting in front of a computer watching training videos, and I hate it.
That's fair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so do with that information what you will.
Okay.
So
I'm
either
probably
believe me
sure
about the dragons or believe me
I-
about the mind flayers. Or
I'm
believe
not-
me about only those and not the unimportant things that were the other instances. Guess which 50-50 is the important part.
Oh, Jesus. Let's just forgo all of it and go find the murky waters and the voices, because fuck all this shit.
Vita has a question. What is closest?
We're in Fernville, so
The Drearwood would be
Like the-
closest, or the Gatslaff Mire would be. They're 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Bay is probably on the other side of Bumfuck.
Hang on, east.
Because Vita thinks perhaps instead of trying to choose from all 6 or all 5, 6, 5? 5. From all 5, why don't we narrow it down to the 2 or 3 closest and try to choose from those?
We are so dead. We're gonna so
Drearwood, Gaslaff, and the Sorrel
Sorrel
Bay.
Bay. Yeah.
We gonna die. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I mean, shit. If I'm the same size as the red caps, I guess I have a shot.
I mean, also, like, I know this is kind of what we're here for, but at the same time, like, we could also just keep going, see what's next. Not to be that person, but I always have to, like, now Theseus isn't here to, like, derail us, so I've got to, like, say, like, we could just keep walking.
I like it.
But Vita is invested now. Vita needs to know how the story ends, and it will otherwise it will haunt them forever.
I'll tell you how my story ends.
I accept that. Yeah.
I am throwing my vote for Drearwood.
Okay. Let's go get our asses kicked by tiny dudes.
So this is with the red caps?
No, this is
Yeah.
with
Probably, or just the Angry Woods.
it's the
that's
Angry Woods.
all we know.
That is the Angry Woods. The red caps are the Angry Woods.
We don't
Yeah.
know
The
this.
red caps are what makes it angry.
Just gonna throw this out there. We're 5 people against things that destroyed a village. Just just reminding.
A handful of them did too, which is
My-
about 5 people.
And you have lizards that can destroy legions. Let's go.
That's true. Legion
have
Destroyer.
magic.
That's their
I am
nickname. So
I am no longer the shifter I once was. So
Wait, what? Oh, you're better. That's what that means. Okay, gotcha. I was
I'm
scared.
worse 'cause I'm sad and drunk
It's like,
all
you're
the
getting
time.
old, Brad? What the fuck?
Hey Brian,
Put your hip back in place. Let's go.
can Rhythm go to the outskirts of town and like, the like 15 miles till this, so and so much, like one of those is there a marker or something outside of town, or like a fence or a gate or some shit?
Steam could reasonably tell you. What are you trying to figure out?
I want to go look and see if there are any markings from the mists. Any of my, it's not thieves' can't because druidic.
Right.
I want to do a look around and see.
Yeah, you go take a look. There are none.
Bitch. Okay, it was worth a try.
Doesn't mean that there will never be any, but there aren't any right now.
I could have told you that.
So Steam, we should probably, if we're gonna do this shit, we should probably go buy resources and tools and wonder why our DM looks disappointed in us for making this decision.
I'm not disappointed. I'm just letting you guys sort it out. This is what I want you guys to have these conversations without me in them, honestly. My job is to be the backbone of the world. You're supposed to drive it.
I'm just laughing at the fact that as soon as I started talking, you like leaned down and were like rubbing your forehead like, oh shit, what are these people doing?
Oh, no. That's just because I exist. Life is
True.
an unbearable pain and I want it to end. That's just how everything is. It has nothing to do with you guys.
I'll just be over here then.
I still love you and you make life worth living, but it doesn't mean that everything in the world suddenly stops being awful because Ernie Gygax is still fucking breathing air. All right,
We can change
forward.
that, you know.
Honestly, his health is probably going to do that for us pretty soon.
Hey, yo, go punch your local turf.
Yeah.
Because your local turf might be Ernie Gygax.
Yeah.
You don't know. Maybe.
Woo! All right.
Although I don't even know that I would call him a radical feminist. He's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, that too.
He's
radical piece of shit. Anyway.
Giant turd.
Giant turd. Giant turd.
So now you guys want to talk about poop.
Anyway.
Is this about the time we usually derail, or?
I am not.
We're a little late.
I'm going to say that I'm not so far ahead of my time, but I am apparently about 30 minutes ahead of my time.
Given that we talked about the Gary Gygax thing, or the Ernie Gygax thing for about 20 minutes, is actually perfectly on time.
Okay.
True.
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes ahead of my time. I don't like to brag, but...
Anyway.
So what would you guys like to do?
Should we walk to Drearwood, or should we go by ship and park up at Nogwal?
Ship it good.
That's completely up to you guys.
I'm in.
What are we in for? What's
the boat?
Prison? Oh, okay.
Did you say you're in the boat?
How many years?
Go by boat. Why not?
Boat and it's going fast and.
Okay.
We just have to make a decision, so let's do it.
I'm gonna go back to Vita's point. Where's the closest of these issues? Or like,
Drearwood.
Did Theseus leave with our map? Who has a map?
We'll say that you guys reasonably have a map.
I have a map somewhere. There it is.
I have a mental map.
I'm gonna unroll. I'm gonna ask Gaius to unroll it on the table and be like, "Hey, Steam. So these are this is the shit. Where are these issues?
What issues?
I'm gonna go over the 5 points that we know of.
So let me do an actual measurement here, because it is roughly the same distance between Gaslav and Drearwood, and probably a little bit further away to Sorgel, but generally.
Also, isn't what's her name with us? Little
Silly.
Where does Sealy think we should go?
Sorgel Bay is a good.
Sealy doesn't want to go to any of them because Sealy is terrified.
But she's going to go as basically the antiquities expert.
Which one does Sealy think we should hit?
On your mom.
I mean, if you want to, by all means, buddy.
Yeah, it's an odd choice, but you can do it. Yeah, honestly, the Drearwood and Gaslav are almost exactly the same distance. I think Drearwood may be closer by like.
I am a ranger. I know my distances.
Yeah.
There's like
I do too.
hexagons.
Because I'm short.
The hexagons
Into
on
the
the
woods
map.
and down the dell, the path is straight. I know it well. Into the woods, and who can tell what's waiting on the journey? Into the woods!
Fuck.
Did you guys see what the email announcement for the stream was today?
No.
No. I didn't
Into
have
the
my
thick of
phone.
it.
Into the thick of it.
Oh
Into the
my
thick of it.
god.
Ah!
My favorite version
Let's
is
go.
I'm fucking sick. I'm fucking sick of it.
All signs
Yeah.
are pointing towards the woods. Let's
Into
fucking
the
go.
frick of
First
it.
of all, he's talking about red caps. It's talking about stuff that's near the woods where we're going. Then people are singing about the woods. It's just, there we go. Let's go.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's put
I'm the
our...
decider. Come on now.
Father has spoken. Papa has spoken. It is time. Let us
Gotta
go
get
for
the show on the road. Come on.
Dad is starting the car, and we are getting in it, or he is leaving without us and going to McDonald's without us.
Everybody take their potty break now, because we are not stopping.
That Mountain Dew,
He's not
bottle
gassing
is
out.
back there for a
Driving
reason.
all at once.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, that works for boys, but girls have to do a whole thing.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I mean,
We brought a funnel too.
My God. Well, the funnel is very important for sure.
I guess.
For multiple reasons. But anyway. So we're
So-
going in a boat.
Are you guys leaving? Are you getting anything before you leave? What are we doing? You gotta walk me through your process here.
I'm taking some tea that Theseus left me because I am nostalgic and also because I want alcohol in my tea.
I've already seen my
Uh,
homeboy Bratzva, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
We got a store nearby.
Wait,
So
Yes.
we need to get healing potions since we do not have healer anymore.
That's a good idea. I did not think about that.
Silly, are you a healer?
No, I do enchantment.
That's dope.
I think.
I've got a little bit, but like, don't rely on it. I'll do what I can.
Steam thinks for a little bit and he goes, "Have you been through the Belgian Borough?"
Would
The
Red
what?
have
The
would
Belgian
Red have
Borough.
been through here?
Red would know what he's talking about, but I don't think you guys have gone through it since you came by boat.
Okay. Red's gonna say no.
There's a place run by a centaur. Her name is Farseth Autumn Twister. She has a store, and just bear with the name. It's Farseth's Gear for Not Dying. It's to the point. That's what she sells is gear for not dying.
Red's just gonna look at Steam and go, it's very centaur of her.
Very to the point, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It's Autumn Twister, not Word Twister. She does what she's good at, and that's helping make gear to not die. So.
She twist Autumn. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Let's go.
Do you guys want to head there?
It seems
Hell
like that's
yeah.
where they want to go.
All right. About half an hour's walk towards the Belgian Borough. This is an armorer who happens to sell potions.
Fair enough.
Are we at the shop now? I would
Yes.
like to see the armors that are at this shop.
Okay.
I also would like to do that.
I would like to flirt with the.
Of course you would.
Look.
Of course you would.
I don't know where the vagina is on this. Okay.
Listen.
Is it the back part, or is it like?
Why would you say
the
that?
bottom of the human torso?
People are more than parts, Rob.
Hey, you're trying to flirt.
I would think if anyone
Stop, Rob,
knows
stop.
where it is on a centaur, it would be Sarah.
I am both insulted and impressed.
Because
Anyway,
Sarah is a horse girl.
listen,
Oh yeah.
I don't need your shit.
I'm
Anyway.
not knocking you for it.
So
Back to flirting with the centaur.
the centaur looks at the halfling who is attempting to flirt with her, and then looks around. Vita and Red, how tall are both of you?
Oh, hang on. I have this
Red
written
is
down.
about 5'8".
5'4". 5'4".
Vita's almost 7
Yes.
foot, right?
Thereabouts. Yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Description. Yeah. I'd say close to 7 feet. Maybe not quite there, but they will get to 7 feet when they're bigger.
Okay. The centaur looks at Barley flirting with her. Farsrath is her name, I think I said. She looks at Barley flirting with her and then looks at Vita, who is right about eye level with her, and goes, "Is this your kid?"
Does Vita look like Vita would have that as an offspring?
Well, adoption or something, I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense to Vita, but Vita would be young parent. Goodness.
I don't know how old, but could you get him to not touch anything? This is very expensive here.
I am
Barley?
fully grown, ma'am.
Barley, holding hands in front of body.
But
Hands in front of body.
Yo, Barley, you want to just get on my shoulders?
I'm just gonna be outside.
I'm gonna lean down at Barley and I'll roll a stealth if I have to. But I'll be like, you can write shit on the walls up really high and no one will think it's you.
Okay, that's tempting. I'm gonna draw a bat. Wait, can I draw a bat with the magic? Who's a what? Wait, hold on. Let me.
Oh shit!
Nolzur's marvelous pigments. Can I use that?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I
I
just
got
got
a
like
20.
Barley on my shoulders, walking around the store.
Okay, so you were able to do it without anyone noticing, and the bat just kind of takes off and holds on to the bottom of one of the rafters. Eventually, Farseth looks and she's like, "Another one." Anyway, can I get something for you all?
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at your armors.
So she has an armor of gleaming, either medium or heavy. She has cast-off armor, light, medium, or heavy. She has scale mail, medium armor. She has a shield of expression. And then she has a shield that is +1. And splints heavy armor.
What is the cast off and the gleaming armor?
Cast-off armor is armor that you can take off with an action. Because typically it takes a lot longer to take full armor off, so it's like heavy armor you can get off really easily. Gleaming armor, I don't remember actually what the whole detail was with gleaming. I think it's like it's more aesthetic than functional. I can't remember though. Armor of gleaming. Just give me the fucking
Magically enchanted armor that is always spotlessly clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
And could be enchanted. I guess it just never gets dirty.
Yeah, it's mostly aesthetic.
That sounds like paladin shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's medium armor too.
I'm gonna fuck with that.
I guess it can be heavy. It can be heavy or medium.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Where's the
hilarious.
pass?
That's hilarious.
So, here you sell potions as well?
Yeah.
We're in the market for potions of healing.
All right. Let me do a thing so I don't lose this inventory real fast.
Lose the inventory.
Alchemist.
Reroll
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that one because that's not very helpful.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, so what are you looking for specifically?
Potions of healing.
All right. I've got 4 potions of healing. I also have a potion of superior healing and a potion of greater healing.
How much?
Prices on those? I yell from the back with Barley still on my shoulders.
Yeah, so 66 for the potions of healing. Superior healing is going to run you about 591, and the greater is going to be about 197.
Jesus Christ. Prices are outrageous.
You could probably afford all of them.
I didn't know we were still in Beacon.
Right? Shit, I
Hey.
could steal those.
I'm gonna
Said that out
squeeze
loud.
Barley's leg. Like, don't say that out loud.
Ow!
As I walk away.
Alright, let's just get all those potions of healing. How much would all the just regular potions of healing cost?
66 times 4. 264 gold.
Roll a. Well, first of all, wine and dine me a little bit here, buddy. Persuade me to give you a better price.
What if I
and then roll persuasion.
What if I flirt with her again?
I'm
that
walking
went over.
away.
Alright. So like
Damn
that
it.
price is
No.
crazy.
Come back! I flailed.
Come on, we're buds here.
Don't we
We
also
got our
have a
crazy
bunch of...
dude.
Vita sends a message to Gaius and says, don't we also have a bunch of really sweet-looking rocks that we just recovered?
We do have a lot of sweet looking rocks. That is
yeah.
objectively
Your mom's
true.
a sweet looking rock.
But I rolled an 11, by the way.
Oh,
Okay. I could bring the price down to an even 240 on the potions of healing.
240, huh?
For all 4.
What
Is there not some kind of a package deal if we buy more than one?
That is the package deal. If you get more, we might be able to bring it down more.
How much? What? Guys,
How
what
much
all are we
for all of
buying?
them? How much for all of them? Let's go. Math me up, Daddy-o.
800 gold.
800 gold.
We had. So, wait a minute. Who was keeping track of. Guys, were you keeping track of the monies?
Gaius has the monies.
Because I was going to
have the
say,
money to help
I wrote
them.
down a fuck ton of money one day on the 17th. We had 4 diamonds worth 250 gold each. And like a bunch of copper, silver, and gold, and platinum. There's no way.
Does anybody want to tell Sarah why you don't want to get rid of diamonds?
Oh.
Oh.
Those
Resurrection.
In case one of us dies.
Very important
Damn
to
it.
not killing your character.
Well, you can get rid of one of them.
Can we, though? Can
I don't
we?
need one. If I'm dead, I'm dead. I got a DNR. I got a D&D. Do not diamond.
Do not dragon?
Diamond.
Do not diamond.
Oh, I love it.
Diamond.
I love it.
That's good.
You're welcome. Anyway,
I completely don't have the diamonds wrote down. Thank you.
we have a fuck ton of. We have gold. We have copper. What the fuck are we doing with our money?
We have
Everything.
a lot of money.
Shit.
We just haven't traded any of our crap yet.
Why haven't we traded the diamond or not diamonds, but other shit, gems and shit?
We're doing that. Hang on.
Okay,
don't
God,
rush me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get things moving here.
I'm gonna keep just gripping onto Barley's leg now with my claws.
Listen, oh my God. Listen, you're
So you
way
said-
too close to my dick. I need you.
Riley, get in the car if you have to. Christ.
Way too close to my genitalia, woman. Lady
Genitalia is
cats.
on the back for neck, whatever.
Barley, I will drop you.
So will my ball. Anyway.
Threaten Barley with a good time.
Right? Anyway.
So did you say 600?
800.
800. Okay, gotcha. So listen, are you in the market for some shiny stone-like
Please.
things?
Please, please.
Not really.
Damn it.
I make armor and potions.
Who
Well,
can make armor?
what do you have?
Well,
Melted.
I have an aquamarine here. It's like $500. That's what it's worth. But selling it, so I'm obviously gonna cut the price down. We got some statuettes of ravens. We got some carnelians.
Ooh.
We got a Charissa praise or whatever the flip.
What?
Chrysophase, maybe.
Price of praise. I don't know. We got some.
It's a Chris. It's a
We got
Chris.
a gold ring with a blood float inlay. We got jaspers. We got paradox. We got rhodochrosites. I don't know the words. We got a silk
like
robe
opening-
here. That's
So
dope.
his jacket is just like.
Oh, yeah. Like
We
the scene
got a
of
mirror
Hercules.
set. You want to hang
so
one of those on your thing. Do a thing with it.
Do it.
We got gold bracelets.
Yeah. You can.
We got a bloodstone. We got a jasper. We got a moonstone. I don't know what that's for, but we got it.
No, I took the moonstone. The moonstone's with me.
Well, we got it, but it's not mine anymore.
You have to fight the cat for it.
Fight that kitty cat.
Bitch, please. You tried to take my ball.
Oh,
I will steal your moonstone.
Surprising.
Oh, are we gonna get kicked out of Fantasy Grounds?
Other.
other computer.
Ah, okay.
Working on it though. It's just she hears you sell that stuff and she's like, honestly, there's a guy, Harl's, you probably want to go to his shop. Harl's is Ottery. Please talk to him about all the jewel stuff. I don't really have the use for that.
Well, then screw it. Here, I will give you 800 gold. Unless, you could get that price down a little bit. Come on, it's 800. A lot of gold. You think you might want to be persuaded to lower it?
Well, your persuasion on a scale of 1 to 20 is about an 11, and that's not enough.
Wait, what if I roll persuasion?
Oh, I want to see if this works. I'm
really excited.
Yeah, go for it. With disadvantage, though.
Oh!
Why?
no.
Because you tried to fuck the centaur.
Listen, I never tried to fuck the centaur. I tried to Mine ain't dying the centaur.
Okay.
There's a difference.
No,
All
you
those
you
other
didn't hang.
all those other gross dudes talking about vaginas, all I wanted to do was talk to her.
You didn't try to fuck a centaur. You tried to fuck a centaur. There's a difference. And you're nasty, Barley.
So, I rolled a 1, but I'm gonna use a point of luck.
Wait. You're halfway too, so you don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
You can naturally reroll those.
Okay. Ooh! Okay, wait. So, it's a 17 with disadvantage. What?
Okay.
This is 17.
7 disadvantage means roll twice, take the lower number.
Oh. Shit. Ooh, 15.
Okay.
Plus.
Wait, plus, yeah, you're right. 5. So it is actually 20.
Dirty 20.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm excited.
She
So does it work?
she looks at Vita and then looks at Gaius and is like, take off 50 gold and take that kid somewhere to give it a lot of food so it'll go to sleep or something. I don't know.
What?
She's charmed by the child.
I'm not a child.
She doesn't know that.
Why? I have a beard.
She's seen weirder things.
What?
You are in Barley.
Dwarves grow beards
Barley.
at around 10.
You are Barley. You are in Fernva.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair, but Beacon is full of all kinds, and I'm not used to this.
Well, so Beckon's full of all kinds, but Fernva puts Beckon to shame in terms of diversity.
I mean, that's fair.
All right.
The people that otherwise would be kind of like frowned upon, even in Beacon, this is their home.
But I have a beard.
Okay, so
All right.
what all did I buy?
4 potions of healing.
What all did I buy?
Sarah, I keep waiting for like the Babadook to come up from behind you with the way the
God.
lighting is. It's like creeping me out,
I'm
Loki.
gonna turn a light on. I'm
Why
sorry.
did they?
I was just thinking about
Why
it.
did they have to kill the dog in that movie?
I
That was
know.
sad. That was real
messed
sad.
up.
Why couldn't you
Really
kill
love
the
that
kill the
actress,
kid
though.
or the mom? Don't kill the dog.
That's how you get emotional responses. That's the whole point. So yeah, 4 potions of healing, a potion of superior healing, and a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Mom has a potion of greater healing. It's called a Band-Aid.
I can mostly deal on my own, so I'm not gonna take one of the potions.
Okay, potion of healing. Who wants one?
I'm good.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
I already have 2 and a potion of greater healing, so I'm set.
Trying to get it up.
Christine!
Who?
Vito.
Vita?
Sorry, I got a lot of echo. What was that?
Do you want a potion of healing or 2 or 3 or 4?
All of them?
Vita will hold some of these, yes.
Man, how can I get one of them fork knife cards?
Fork knife.
Okay, so
Okay, just add 3 potions of healing.
are they just potions of healing or potions of greater
Yeah,
healing?
just potions of healing at this
Okay.
point.
So 3 potions of healing. Thank you.
And we have 3 superior healings, which you have no right to refuse. I'm giving one to Red, giving one to barley, and giving one to Vita.
So wait, what am I getting again?
1 potion of severe heal.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
So wait.
And I'm keeping the greater one, because fuck y'all. I got mine.
So I got a regular potion of healing, right?
I mean, I can give you one.
Potion of greater healing.
You said potion of superior healing?
Yeah, superior is the one
That's
I
not
gave
even
out.
in here.
Yeah.
What?
No. Wait, how did you get 3 superior healings?
We already had a couple of them.
Oh, they should be in D&D
Dang.
Beyond. Let me
I can't
see.
find it.
Let me see if I can help figure out why.
Why,
what they are called.
why?
Oh,
Sometimes with D&D Beyond, the less search terms you add, the better it finds them.
Yeah, they're
It's
weird like that.
Yeah. So maybe in potions, just search
I
for
just
healing.
put in.
There's potion of healing greater.
Oh,
in
I got it. Potion of
parentheses.
healing superior.
Yeah, here it is. I see it.
I just typed in healing.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
They're weird.
But if you type in potion of healing, it doesn't come up.
And we are getting superior. I'm sorry, right? 1 superior.
Yes.
Thank
You got a superior.
Dope.
Okay.
Why is this loading?
Oh my god, it says it's got an error code.
Yeah, error code.
Fun.
Is D&D Beyond down right now?
I didn't get an error code.
Go back out to the campaign and then click your character again.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Yeah, that's working now. And on that note, we should take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll
Hey.
do tech stuff, bathroom stuff.
All right, and we're gonna take a break, guys. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm building up to it because we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, it's me, your DM for Almora RPG, Brian. We're taking a break right now. Some of us are probably going to use the bathroom, get a snack. Sarah's probably having a mental breakdown. I want to take this moment to make sure that we remind you to hit the follow button if you haven't already. If you'd like to continue seeing us play Dungeons & Dragons in my homebrew world. Monday nights at 7 p.m. we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in Almora. That's a homebrew world. It's 100% created by me for this group of people. On Friday nights we get together and just talk about stuff. It's a disaster usually. It's worth watching. It's one of those kind of train wreck situations. You really want to tune in for that. That starts at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. In upcoming Wednesdays, or maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will have already started. Robbie is going to be hosting his own sessions in Almora, which is a Guy Fieri-based homebrew world that he's been working on. Also, probably a disaster. Totally worth watching. And then here and there, we'll play video games just as we have time. Take a moment to hit subscribe, especially if you have Prime. You can do a Prime subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, and we get supported that way. We also have a link tree in our thing down here. We've got YouTube if you want to catch up on the old episodes. We have Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. We also have Buy Me a Coffee if you don't want to do a subscription on Twitch. I think it's $3. It just sends us a little bit of support. And what we're trying to use that for is to help grow the channel. Allie is someone who does most of our social media and a lot of our other behind the scenes work, and we're trying to work together as a group to bring in enough money to get her a better computer because hers is it's doing pretty poorly. We are trying to help Sarah out with another computer because she's the one that she's had since college back in 2011, and she is our digital design person. She'd like to continue doing artwork for us and that kind of stuff, and we want to support her in doing that. It also goes to pay for subscriptions. We use D&D Beyond, we use Fantasy Grounds, and eventually we would like to get to the point to where it's paying us to continue doing this for you guys. I spend way more time than I probably should writing for this world, not just for the campaign, but I'm also working on side projects, short stories, and things like that. We've got Robbie, who spends a ton of time setting up the tech for this, making sure that the stream is run clear and that you guys can hear everything. Everyone's kind of pulling in and using their own resources to do this, and your support helps us do that even better. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to continue to support stream, there are tons of ways to do it. There's probably a good few more minutes before we will be back and ready to continue whatever we're doing at this moment. It's probably stupid, but funny nonetheless. We will be back in a few minutes. You'll see a screen. Just sit here, take a break, go use the bathroom, get a snack for yourself. I don't know, check on your mom, see how she's doing. Your partner? You got cats? Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes.
We all saw that hentai, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter because my mic is always on mute when we start, so no one knows what I said. So, Rob, your comment was completely out of context.
Out of context is the only context.
Kind of in context. Not in his context at this point. Rule 34, that's what we were talking about just before you said that.
Were we, though? Were we? You'll never know.
We were. Still trying to figure out where the centaur vagina is.
I told you. I told you where it is, Rob.
Dear God.
Don't question my knowledge.
I will question everything.
Allie, you are asking the wrong deity for intervention.
Hey, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Send Charlie a message. I'm sure she'll find a bunch of great shit for you.
Oh my God.
No, she will wait until we're off stream because she will put it just directly into our stream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
She don't fuck around, dude. Don't tempt that.
She's put porn in there before.
She has. She has.
I watched this little mini documentary about Wood, which was the big dude that everybody was passing around at the beginning of the coronavirus with the giant penis on the bed. And I watched the little mini because they're like, that's an actual person. There's a person behind that, and and learned about how he was a really cool dude, but he's dead now.
Allie, what are you doing?
I'm showing you guys my deer skull stuff.
Nice. Oh look, dead things. Yay.
Oh look, dead
Red
things.
Red as an animal lover does not like this.
I'm gonna make a headdress out of them.
Nice.
But
Jaws
deer
on Jaws.
stuff, dead things.
That's not fun.
What are we doing now with
All
DM?
that stuff has been eaten around here.
Well,
You know
come
how-
back
we
to
eat
dead
deer
things.
You know how
No.
most people are like,
Most people are like,
shut up, Rob.
Sometimes you draw furry porn for money. Sometimes you do it, and you don't look back, and you don't regret it. It's fine.
Sometimes
you.
Sarah,
Sometimes,
are you
hang
playing
on.
us?
Sometimes you do furry porn for money, and you don't.
No. No.
Sometimes you have a skull. You have a skull.
I told you I'm doing a lot of things for money right now. My nights are filled up.
That's fair.
One night is
that a
one night
coyote?
is really
It
filled
is.
up.
Ah.
It is a coyote.
That's a nice coyote.
It's a nice coyote.
All right, DM, what are we doing?
He's eating pretzels. Don't interrupt him. He's living his best life.
Hey, DM, I'm gonna give you a tip on some pretzel sticks. The Ingles Lore Limb pretzel sticks are actually fucking banging, and they're like $1.50. And they're like way saltier. Like they got way more flavor.
I don't have Ingles here.
That's horseshit.
Hey, lady.
I
Hey,
do.
horse lady.
What? Which one?
You want some of this chainmail that I got that I have no use for anymore?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, not you. Not any of these horse ladies. Centaur lady.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was confused about in-game.
Yeah, you're talking to actual horse girl.
Sorry, my bad.
There are 3 of them. How does this happen? I don't know.
Because we find each other.
That's true.
That's weird. It's like you guys are in like a weird
Traveling
hive
birds.
mind.
Yes.
No, it's a hive mind. You guys are
Ah.
bugs.
Sorry, my cat is zooming out right now, so I might
Oh,
jump out of my
cat
chair.
zoomies.
Good cat.
No, God!
Oh no.
Did you kill him? Good man. Earn your keep.
Cat zoomies.
I wish mine would. Why aren't you killing
Carry on.
me?
Did you just say, why aren't you killing anything in response to her asking if you killed
Yeah,
it?
my cats. They don't kill anything. They just lay there. Cute. If a mouse was in here, they would just look at it and probably run away.
They're just freeloading.
Reloading.
Cats are living the life, man.
They are.
You know what would be fun right now?
What?
If we played D&D.
If we played D&D.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
I had a
Like,
feeling
we're all
you're
here, we're all dressed up. Like,
got
might as
no
well go to that party.
Oh, I was just waiting. I was just waiting
Oh.
on you guys.
I'm just like asking the centaur lady if I could sell her my chainmail.
Brian, are you a centaur right now or nah?
Yeah, I'm whatever you need me to be.
Aw, yeah.
You guys,
What?
you guys know
They
how
said?
a lot of you guys know how there are a lot of dudes who are like, you know, like if I were a Rick and Morty character, I'd definitely be Rick, and they're actually Jerry's.
Huh.
I think I'm a Meeseeks because all I
That makes
do is help
sense.
other people and want to die.
Oh, please kill me.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about the whole time you guys were doing whatever the fuck y'all were doing.
That's a journey.
Who gonna give me some chainmail?
Me? I feel like giving you chainmail. Just weighing me down.
Farsarth like shoves her face in a bag of oats real fast and says,
Dramatic reenactment.
"No, go
Can
ahead."
I? Wait. Yeah.
Straight up feed bagging it.
Yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, 35 gold."
Does she say it around?
All right, here.
Yeah.
I throw it on the thing. I didn't even try to haggle. 'Cause fuck it.
Fuck it.
Okay,
Because
thanks,
Rob
Jack.
fucks.
Yes.
God damn you all.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Happy birthday!
Ah!
Happy birthday, man. Who you fucking for your birthday? Because we know you fuck.
This is the
Probably a
most.
centaur.
It's not me.
That's why he's worried about it.
He needed to find it.
He has performance anxiety.
That is Barley's thing.
Barley's thing is everything.
That is
Yeah.
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 Accurate
You
statement.
specifically asked about the vagina.
I didn't ask. I'm just saying you don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure you asked.
Okay, maybe I did.
This is gaslighting 101,
Listen, I didn't
kids.
try to fuck it. Maybe I did try to fuck it.
Listen, I spend a lot of time thinking about how D&D rules shape a world where those rules apply. Like when people have magic, if it's too readily available, how it would change their technology or communities. One of the things that I can't stop fucking coming back to is how the difference between bisexual and pansexual actually matters in the D&D universe. Like a lot. A lot.
Oh, yeah, that.
Hey, technically speaking, bisexual just means same and other genders.
I understand that, but I'm saying in the D&D universe, the argument
Other
would
is a
change
lot of
completely.
things.
I understand that. I understand that here it's the whole thing, but there would definitely have to be a distinction because one may deal with gender and one may deal with race, I guess. I don't know. You would have to have a ton of other terms for sexualities. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you flirt with the red
They're
cat
just furries.
before you try and kill it?
They're just all furries.
Ooh.
There you go. Everyone's a furry. We've solved it.
We're all furries. Yeah, let's go.
Anyway, I've yet to come up with a satisfying answers to like what you would call all of that shit, but I think about it a lot. Anyway, what else are you guys doing?
Wasn't there that alchemy place we were going to visit Or did
This
we
is
get
it.
all the potions? Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I feel like we got the potions. So I'm feeling good about that. You guys need anything else, or do we call the boat? How do we call the boat? Did we leave?
Do we call Cog? Can we call Cog?
Boat.
Hey, Cog.
You go to where you left the boat. How do you guys get into your cars? Like,
hey,
just go where it is.
I teleport to mine, Brian. I don't know about you.
I just scream into the void and it suddenly appears, so...
Yes!
I just pressed the button. It just was like, hey, I'm going to open this door, pull out this thing. You can just drive up into it.
Okay, so Rob's in a fucking Tesla, I guess.
Makes sense.
Anyway. You guys can make your way back to the boat if you guys are ready. Is there anything else that you want to look for while you're in Fernva?
I made a bat in Fernva. I just want you to acknowledge that. Anyway.
Yeah, you did.
You're welcome.
It lives in Farth's shop now.
Yes.
Hi, Terrence.
And it sounds like Terrence.
And it sounds like Terrence.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes, the bat sounds like Terrence.
The bat. It's perfect.
That's how we echolocates.
Can I go by the docks and look and see if I see any of my not thieves' cant?
Yeah. Let's see. You don't, but you were very close to seeing it.
Bitch. Okay.
Can I?
Now that I've given you some context on like the people that I had met and shit, I'm gonna start actually doing that more because in essence I've been doing that all along, but none of y'all knew it.
Sure. I also have to now that I'm done mapping the world, I have to do a better job of populating it and shit like that, and I'll make sure that I'm including that in the
That means he's gonna be doing a lot of fucking.
Also, go check us out on almorarpg.fandom.com and see that I apparently hyperfixated on my character a little bit too much recently.
Not too much. Allie did a really good job with her character.
Yay, ADHD hyperfixation. I didn't want to do other things, and so I worked on my character.
That's awesome.
And if there's anyone out there who's really good at like doing this kind of fandom thing, please contact me because I'm not and I need help.
We have no idea how to do this.
Yeah. So, but Allie did a great job. You guys should check out Allie's page and use it as a template because she
hyperfixation
did it right.
Chaos. Yay, ADHD.
All right, so nothing at the docks. Anything else you guys want to do before you leave?
I don't mind.
I am good.
Stealing bread.
I'm good.
All right, so you're taking the boat to Nogwal?
That's the plan, my man.
Yes.
Give me a moment to load Nogwal.
Allie, what's your page's name?
Huh? Oh,
Kenneth.
almorarpg.fandom.com.
Okay.
Should take you to the main
Okay.
Almora thing, and from there you should be able to find me.
You have to search Centaur Anatomy.
How to better navigate all of our shit. Because there should be like ways to put us all on the main page. And that's why, if anyone knows how fandom.com works, please contact us, because we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you don't know what we're doing, God.
None of us know what we're doing.
I no longer remember how to sign it. Oh, God.
There's this dumbass
Robbie?
comment about this girl looks so depressed, and she's like, when his name starts with a J and rhymes with one of the 50 states. And the fucking comments. Fucking Mississippi.
Yeah. It's been a TikTok thing.
Y'all ever been to George Dakota?
Oh my God.
Y'all ever been to Jalaska?
I would not put it past someone to name their child Jalaska.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't
California.
use any. You can't do any
Some
of the
asshole.
new states like New York and New Mexico and stuff.
Or
gets
Utah.
yeah. It gets. Yeah, you can't do that one either.
It's a little weird.
Mississippi got me because I just kept thinking of jizz. Mississippi. My brain is 7 and I'm cool with it.
If anybody out there has a lot of money and can give us health insurance so we can all get prescriptions to Adderall before these streams, that'd be really helpful.
Bitch, I'm already on it and it doesn't help.
It doesn't work for me.
Concerta then? I don't know.
Honestly, if you could just bullet right here, be great.
Let me contribute to the
that'll help the
opioid
stream at all.
crisis. Let
It
me
will.
contribute to the opioid crisis.
Stop it.
No.
Didn't some news come out about that where somebody's not gonna sell opioids
No, they're
anymore?
selling them. They're just taking a whole fucking bunch of money from them. They're getting a big ass fine. But then the main family behind it, they are immune from it because they were like, oh, rich people shit. Because, you know.
Oh, I'm rich.
That's why you should just legalize marijuana, USA.
Real.
We're slowly getting there.
It's the best thing I have ever been on for my pain, and I have been on
I
opioids, and they
don't
suck.
want marijuana. I want to contribute to the opioid crisis.
I don't want.
You don't want anything, Rob?
I'm not. I didn't.
You just said you don't want. You want for nothing.
I don't want.
You don't want.
Anyway.
I want wheelchairs to be cheaper because there's no reason for them to be as expensive as a fucking car.
Yes.
I agree.
I mean,
fucking
it's
agree with that
basically a
statement.
personal vehicle,
Yeah.
Rob. Does it have
Yeah,
Bluetooth?
but then they put limits
Does it have
on
Bluetooth?
It, so.
We need.
God damn it, it does.
We need to put rims on it.
Well, it's got Bluetooth.
So you guys make it to Nogwal in
17 days.
Well, with cog driving, that makes a difference. Actually, let me take a look at this. So, let's roll.
I'm going hungry.
10 days.
Cool.
It is, Oh, shit. Something important may have happened.
I'm going hungry.
Something important may have happened.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Pearl Jam.
Oh, weren't we, like, entering into a new year or some shit?
Uh-huh, I think so. I think you guys have crossed that threshold. Let me reload my calendar because my computer crashed.
Oh, no.
Sarah, while he loads that up, I'm so excited to see your art for all of us, if and when we get to it, because, like, dude, you're already such a good artist, and I want to see us, because, like, you're fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I promise that I will do it.
Hey,
Take your time.
Yeah, all of us understand.
I do have to go back in and just collect everybody. I think I'm gonna have to like go find everybody's details because I think most of you sent me like a lot of details, and try to make sure that I have enough. And then when I do sketches, I'm gonna try to send you sketches, and then you can give me feedback on it.
Cool.
How you feel about it, because I don't want to just do it and then have you hate it. Like, so.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm scared, but I'll try.
Okay, so it is now Nyx the 7th, 4379 Nova Calendarium.
Wait, say that again slower. 4379 what?
In NK Nova Calendarium.
That means new calendar.
It does.
New calendar.
It's almost as though there were an old calendar.
Wait, you said NK.
Nova Calendarium.
So K is calendarium, not
Correct.
In Latin, it's spelled with a K. It's one of the few words that starts with a K in Latin, actually.
I was gonna say that seems
Interesting.
not right.
Yep.
Hondo, what do you see? Oh, bug.
Chris, in the nicest way, you look like a supervillain right now
Right.
with your makeup like
I get-
that. Like it's
I
brilliant.
get Black Swan vibes, but I've never seen the movie, so I don't know what that
you.
means. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because I've never seen the movie.
It's great.
It's great. I'm
So-
vibing.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Thanks, everyone.
So
Like,
on the ship, you celebrate a new year. Is there anything you guys would like to do on the ship with
Drink.
Cog and your crew? Okay,
Drink.
it's easy enough.
Drink, maybe explode a few things out in the ocean.
Easy enough with your magic.
on the side.
I am going to I'm gonna look over at Vita and be like, hey, and this is on the new year, but hey, do something with this, and I'm gonna cast water wall in the ocean. And there's just gonna be a tall wall of water that they can then explode in various ways.
So anyway, here's Waterwall.
Exactly.
All right, what does Vita have? Vita has a firebolt. I guess Vita starts getting creative with what shapes the firebolts take as they lob them rapid fire at the water wall.
Okay.
Also, if there's any little firecracker things, everybody can toss them up into the air, and Vita can use a witch bolt to explode them in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Let's see. Seely has enchantment spells, but let's see if she's got anything useful for this.
Red can put on an archery clinic. Somebody get up against the wall.
Hey, Red, wait, I've got something cool that I've been meaning to try. Just trust me on this. And I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna lay a hand on his quiver of arrows.
He immediately does
flame arrows.
do what?
Ooh.
Me and Sarah had the same response.
So fire an arrow from your quiver, Red.
Barley, get up against the wall.
Go not to target.
Okay.
Trust me.
Ocean.
Trust me.
I want to
Trust
see
me. Barley, get up against
what
the wall.
happens.
Okay.
All right.
I am
Red pulls an arrow
wall.
out.
Yeah, this is when I die.
He pulls it back. And I guess I'll probably need to roll for this. But let's see. I'll roll and see how it does. 25. So I think I'll make the shot. I take the shot, and it zooms right by Barley's head. And now Barley has a cool strip of hair missing, like a Nike swoosh in the side of his head, but not like a swoosh, but just like a straight line of hair missing, like a new hairstyle, because I just shaved.
However, it's not just cut hair; it's fire.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Red released the arrow, the tip caught flame.
Can you even me out?
Yeah, hang on. Let me roll again. 26 that time. So, yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
The hijinks we get up to on New Year's. Okay.
Now you guys are acting like a team. Has everybody watched Invincible, or am I just...
I have seen Invincible.
I'm still working on The Legend of Korra.
Me too.
I gave up on that one.
It's so hard. I
I
don't
can
know
say that.
why.
I can say that safely with Patrick gone.
Oh,
So,
I want to like it.
But yeah,
Not
I'm
enough
gonna look at
resolution.
Red and be like, I know we just spent all that time and money on incendiary arrows, but now I can like make any arrows incendiary. I just have to like focus.
Hell yeah.
That's
I'll
super
say
cool.
that what we can do for that is if depending on where you guys are on the initiative order, you can hold your action to kind of teamwork that. So that you're acting at the same time, basically.
Yeah. I just have to have a chance to do it, and then it's just a concentration fail.
Docking.
Okay.
Touch the tips.
Docking.
Seely has a few pyrotechnic spells, so she'll send some fireworks above the boat.
I need you to
Towards
make
the very, very end of the night, as we're all like settling in for rest, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning and just make a little thunderstorm off the side.
Okay.
Because thunder and lightning is the best. Superior to fireworks.
It's nature's fireworks.
Yeah.
With plasma.
Okay, so you guys on Nyx the 7th find your way to Nagwal. Red shows you through the relatively medium-sized town. A lot of different types of people. There is a clear division. It's a circular town. And Red points out the Waxing Ward, the Waning District, the Full Market, and New Village. Those are the quarters of town.
Those are the quarters of town. Yes, I knew all of these things prior to now.
Yeah. So like this is just a town that's like, hey, there's the moon. Let's name things after the moon stuff.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
That was sarcasm, Rob.
The only reason why?
Red.
Ooh.
Was
You
that
okay?
that sounded like
God
Tarita, not Terrence.
Can y'all
Red.
not?
What?
Sorry. Can y'all not hear the scrabbling of my little goblin?
Yes, I can't.
Okay. Like, I know my neighbors downstairs can, because it's 12 pounds of cat freaking the fuck out right now.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry.
That's a fat cat.
Red can give you any information generally about this town that he would like, but I, as the DM, will leave it alone for now.
This is Nagwal. It's named after.
So,
it's a shitty town named after Norfolk, Virginia, because it sucks.
It's actually not.
He's lying.
No, it has a name. I cannot tell you what the name is yet, though.
Oh God, you based some city after that place? That's a horrible idea.
Anyway.
So, what's up with the weird division in the town?
I don't know, DM. What's up with the weird division in the town?
You know the answer to this. You lived here. I told you this part.
Oh yeah, I just don't remember because I've been going through a lot of shit lately. Hang on.
Okay, so Red, if he is willing, will impart this into you. Okay.
No, I don't have memory of it anymore. I tried.
Okay, so Red will impart to you that Nagwal is a safe haven for were-touched people.
That's right.
They in Almora, the were curse is dependent on when you contracted it. There are 2 moons, and both moons have to be in the exact same position that they were in when you contracted it for you to transform. So it's not just every full moon. It's a little bit more rare. But the community has come together to basically support, protect, and aid the people who are struggling with the curse. They also have done everything that they can to somehow use the curse to the best of their advantage. So werewolves sometimes will go out with hunting packs to provide food, Were rats will sometimes be used for burrowing and building things. Were tigers also sometimes go out with the hunting packs. Were bulls are often used for anything that requires sniffing things out or protecting the town, that kind of thing. So, and werebears also are typically used for protecting the town when they can control it, but they don't always control it. And if that's the case, they're kind of just let into the Dreher Wood to just go.
Yeah, you told me this a
Do what
long
they
ass
need to do
time
and
ago,
go
but
away.
I just fucking forgot everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would you say that the werebears care a lot? Do they protect the town with a werebear care stare?
I swear there is a Care Bear share.
Get me out. Get me all the way out. Get me all the way out.
You're gross.
How dare!
You are gross, and I love it.
How dare!
Kill me now.
You swear that there's a.
God damn, all of you!
Look, it was laying right there. You can be upset in your chair, but the swear was there, Rob.
That's not fair. Allie's out.
Don't be such a fucking square.
Allie, is it too much to bear?
Yeah.
By the way, we like your hair.
They both left.
They're both gonna go. Rob's gonna go shave his hair with some nair.
I declare.
I declare.
Oh, the joy hurts.
I hate all of you so much.
Man, we are just on a tear.
God.
One more good one. One more good one, and then let's be done.
Do you guys want to make your way to the lair?
Okay.
I dare you.
I said one more.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I got excited.
So do you guys want to spend time in Nogwal or just go looking for the place that Silly saw?
Do we maybe want to do a quick vibe check of Nugwal?
Vibe check.
Rob's
Yeah,
like, it's cool, bro.
I want that.
Red is like, it's cool, bro. I live here.
You don't anymore, though.
Oh, by the way, someone has to give a pupper a treat.
Rob or Allie?
Have one.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to spend some time in Nogwal?
Just a little to see if there's like a sort of authority in the town that maybe I can ask about. See if they know anything about red caps.
Is there an authority that would know about that?
About the red cap.
There is the Monastery of Shared Light, but they specifically worship the god Misakret.
Sorry.
The god of outcasts, so not super
Right.
fae
I can't give
focused.
my doggo a treat because he is already in bed.
There's a doggo with treat.
She getting a treat. Good dog.
Robo got a treat.
Nice. There's not really anything specific as like an authority or source for fae-based creatures, but one thing that does strike you guys, obviously Red's kind of immune to it, but in the New Village Ward, there is a colossal petrified dragon that stands over the street. Red could tell you that there's a legend that It will be made flesh again if any descendant of the wizard who imprisoned it passes by without leaving a coin.
Oh crap!
That's a clever. That's good. That's a real good way to raise funds.
Damn.
For a town.
Smart capitalism.
I better hope one of you guys aren't descended from a wizard.
I mean, my pappy was kind of a hoe, so.
I mean,
God.
I don't think Pappy the
I
pappy.
think I am, but you know.
You gonna throw a gold coin down?
Nope.
Okay. The dragon.
And the dragon went, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
You said, "Hey, man, it's not cool."
Bruh.
Crunching of stone leaving the neck, he arches down and goes, "What are you, like a cheapskate or something? Like, you too good to like toss a little gold just to be sure? That's all."
Bruh. Please.
Bruh.
I got mouths to feed.
Dog,
Alright.
bruh.
So yeah, you spend time looking around. There's nothing really that's going to help you find anything about red caps other than, what Red has probably already exhausted.
Damn.
Like there's no new red cap like invasion over here.
No.
There's
No.
a dictionary about red caps. Encyclopedia Britannica about
Baby's first
I have
red
already
cap.
I have already
Baby's
I have
first
already
red
read all of
caps.
those books in this town. Do not
Red
forget that's the first thing that I did.
Well,
red caps.
silly. I don't think there's anything here that's going to tell us like any more about the area, like maybe red cap stuff. So maybe we should just head on into your zone thing that we're looking for.
Wait.
What?
Lily, can you enchant something for us?
What? Maybe?
Anybody got some armor to enchant before we go in there?
Oh, she doesn't do enchanting like that.
Fuck.
She does enchantment magic.
Okay, so you have to have like an item or something. And
Enchantment.
do you not?
No, she's not an artificer. She's not a person who puts magic into weapons or armor. She's Huh?
I was thinking Skyrim rules.
Right, yeah, it's not like that. It's enchantment. It's the school of magic called enchantment.
Well, I guess fuck us. Like we're just gonna go here.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. So you guys headed into the Drearwood?
Time to die.
Red.
What up?
Ready? Do you guys feel...
Into the woods to grandmother's
Roll a
house.
Roll a survival check with advantage.
Does that mean I get?
Just red, or can I be
Well,
assisting?
hang on. Does that
Yeah, you
mean I
can
get
assist,
like
that's fine,
double
but-
advantage? Because I already get advantage on survival rules.
Oh,
then
then
I'll
just
roll separately.
Yeah, roll separately. But I will take your average as a result.
25.
Ooh, shit. Nice.
Survival. Also 25.
Good, because that was the DC to find the
Shit.
place.
Oh, shit.
Thank God for that +7.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, you guys track your way around the Drearwood. It's a lot of old forest growth. Let's see. I'm gonna do something real fast. It's a lot of old forest growth. It's a lot of interesting creatures that a lot of you probably have never seen before that Red can kind of point out. And
These are creatures that you have
this
never
is a
seen
harmless
before.
person, that kind of. Yeah. The forest stands in stark contrast to where you guys just were in Polkara. Whereas Polkara felt warm and inviting, this forest, Fangorn Forest is actually not a bad comparison. This forest is interested in everyone leaving it the fuck alone, and you can feel that. However, people like Red, kind of used to that, know how to navigate it and feel relatively at home in it nonetheless. Show you places and things to do in this area that you're at least tolerated by the forest. Eventually, Sealy takes you to a place that Red, you probably have never been to, just never on your radar, no need to go to it. There is just sort of like built into a small hill, a hole with crumbled rock here and there, relatively well camouflaged place. As you guys enter,
Oh.
Oh no! Not a
you find
map.
yourself in a good old fashioned dungeon.
Oh, dungeon!
Not as if it's not in the title.
I
Do
mean,
they think of it?
Just haven't had one ever.
I'm fucking sick of it.
No.
Not loading at all. Is angry.
Oh,
Give it just a moment.
Mystery.
It's gotta take your time.
Also,
No way we were two if it weren't for those meddling kids and that puppy.
I have
a puppy named Scooby-Doo.
I take offense to that. My father was put
Pup
behind
named
bars by
Scooby-Doo?
those meddling kids and that damn dog.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I thought I had printouts of this, but I don't know where they are. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
But will you?
He won't.
Baby.
He's abandoning us forever.
No. Oh shit! It loaded.
Yeah, I'm looking over this map. I'm seeing a couple of interesting things.
Oh.
Buddy.
Oh.
Fun times. All right. So what is okay? So the woods are angry. Is that kind of the only thing that we know about this dungeon crawl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is not. Is this also connected to Red's backstory? Am I understanding this
We do.
correctly?
I mean, maybe he hasn't said.
We believe it might be.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys are at the entrance of this cave. What would you like to do?
I yell, "Red caps! Red caps!
Nope.
Red cap! Red cap!
I'm gonna.
These are choices.
Red cap!"
Wait, I'm gonna whack Barley back of his head. And
Full of it too.
God, where is
Roll
it?
for sleight of hand.
They have a cave troll.
It's not sleight. It's a lie. It's not sleight at all. That's a big. It's a lot amount of hands.
So, do you guys have? Oh, do you guys have control of your character? That probably makes a big difference, doesn't
Absolutely not. How dare you? Why would you even ask?
No.
it? Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm running away.
Now, elect one person. Elect one person to move their token first, and then you can move with them. But decide where you are going to go.
I volunteer.
I'll
volunteer as
I'll
tribute.
take the lead since
God damn it.
I kind of been leading this whole time.
Okay. You're gonna head right or left.
Diagonally.
I'm gonna head left.
You sunk my battleship.
Put your character where you'd like to go. Don't go the full way, obviously.
That's what I was doing. I was casting Pass Without a Trace. Jesus Christ, I couldn't remember the name of the fucking spell.
Okay. So you're heading over towards this little crevasse up here, right?
There's probably a treasure chest there.
All right.
Final Fantasy taught me anything. There's a treasure chest over there.
Woo!
I'm just going to put you here then. You creep your way there.
I'm following behind.
Okay, so move yourselves to where Red is, roughly. This small chamber is a bloody mess. The corpse of a minotaur lies on the floor, its belly carved
treasure.
out. The creature's innards are largely missing, and yet you detect no other wounds. Bloody, twig-like footprints track away from the corpse and out the open door.
So trees are walking now. Great. This is great. Vita's not freaking out. Why is everyone freaking out? Vita's the only one calm.
Can I look at everyone and be like, from here on, can we just like, I'm doing that thing where we can all be like super shadowy, so just like keep quiet. Let's just walk stealthily.
Upon hearing Vita start, I'm just gonna look at Vita and go, "Hey, it's gonna be fine. I know the forest.
Legion destroyer.
I know
You're
most
fine.
of the things
Everything's
here.
fine.
Hey,
We've got
look,
legions to destroy.
it's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it. I probably should be, but I'm not. It's out in the forest. You see some nasty shit. Just some nasty shit.
Oh, yeah.
But you got you got a halfling with you in a well, shit, you might be, yeah, it's probably, you gotta, yeah, we might be, no, but
I'd like to inspect this body using my cantrip warp sight.
Ooh.
To, check around to see,
Read the spell to me.
This spell bends light directly into your eyes. The spell can be used to look around corners, check small places for items, or watch someone behind an obstruction.
That's corpse sight?
Warp sight.
Warp sight. Oh, okay, yeah.
Warp.
So what? That's for checking around corners. That's a periscope cantrip. What are you trying to do with it?
Trying to check the small places for items around this.
Okay. Roll investigation.
While he's doing that,
11.
Can I roll for touching Vita on the shoulder and casting protection from evil and good?
Oh.
Are you going to finish that?
I don't think it's a roll. I think you can just do that.
Oh, okay, cool. And it's up to 10 minutes.
Sweet. What does it do?
Basically, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect, which obviously doesn't matter right now, but
that means you have to choose one of those types, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all of them?
No.
I think it's all of them. It's you choose evil or good, but I think that's the choice, and I think we're talking about evil here. But if evil, then naturally aligned evil creatures fall into that. Let me double check. Yeah, keyword. Oh, keyword is and protection from evil and good.
Oh.
Protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, it's all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm used to 3.5 being a thing where you had to choose evil or good.
So that's an advantage on saving throws and cannot be charmed or frightened?
Yes. Or possessed.
Stay away, ghost.
Okay.
And anyone who tries to attack you has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay.
If they fall into that category, yeah.
Yeah, which because they're fey, most likely.
So no treasure or anything around the mutilated minotaur.
Can I check and see maybe what? Oh, I got nothing.
Okay.
That's it.
Where would you guys like to go next?
Can I see down below here into this pit?
Yes.
Like right next to me?
Yes.
What do I see?
A lot of rocks.
Just a lot of rocks, and they were like... Because I can't see on the other side of this, so I can't see this opening yet.
Right.
I would like to continue going left.
Okay.
I'm gonna remind everyone as we move forward, let's be quiet and stealthy, and out of game, add 10 to your stealth rolls.
And out of game. What?
Okay.
Add 10 to your stealth.
That means I have a 19.
What?
Are you guys all rolling to be stealthy?
Sure.
Sure.
Shaw.
Yeah.
And
I'm
add
Arthur
10.
Morgan now.
I have a 19 plus 19 on
Plus
top
19?
of my. Yes, because I have 9.
Oh, because of the 10. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
a 38 for barley.
18, 28. I think. Yeah.
34.
26.
No. Wait. Hang on. I'm terrible at this. No.
You got
yeah.
34.
It's a 29 for rhythm.
999.
You said it was 19 and 19, Sarah?
No, I said it's plus 19 on top of my 15. So it's 30.
Okay. I thought you said it was a 19 and 19. Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
it's 30.
And I got plus
Gotcha.
I got
That
plus
would-
15 on top of my 19.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. You guys stealthily make your way down to this dead end.
Yeah.
It stinks with the wet, pungent scent of mildew.
Ew.
Black mold grows in tangled veins across the walls and parts of the floor. Despite the smell, it looks relatively safe.
Can I
Nobody breathe
can
in.
I roll this would either be nature or survival to see if I can understand if these are here in response to anything or if it's a more natural occurrence.
Yeah, roll
Nature?
nature.
17.
Okay, you're pretty confident that it's just because this is like built into the earth with fresh air being able to touch the other side of it to allow for
Gotcha.
mold growth. Seems
Well,
natural.
then, with that, unless anybody else wants to do anything, I'll start heading back to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that little area. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Guess I'll die. All right, a crack in the ceiling above the middle of the north wall allows a trickle of water to flow down to the floor. The water pools near the base of the wall, and a rivulet runs along the wall and out into the hall, but the water does smell fresh.
Can I look down this ledge beside me?
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Just rocks.
Okay.
Little damp pools and dirt.
Okay. Cool. Nothing of
Silly calls out from the entrance, I'll be here when you guys are done.
Is everyone cool for me to move again?
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm gonna pass. Do I see anything in this little crevice as I pass it?
No.
I'm gonna come to the intersection and I'm gonna go down into the crevice first.
Before he goes too far, I'll say I didn't notice anything from above.
Yeah, but getting a closer look's always good. The little things in the forest are the quickest to kill you.
Yeah. Roll perception.
All of us? Or
Just Red. He's taking the lead down there.
22.
Okay. You're pretty confident that this is a dead end. There's nothing down here. With the 2/20, I would say you start to kind of get a feel that like these were attempts to carve into something when they made this place, whoever they were, that were kind of just abandoned.
We delved too deep. The power rock. No. Alright, if everyone's cool with me moving again, I'm going to check this side now.
Okay. You peer into this spot and spot the white orb of a skull laying on the floor.
Oh, good.
Suddenly, a stone falls from the ceiling and smashes the skull to pieces. An instant later, another stone from the ceiling drops to strike the floor and shatter. You hear a low rumbling and crackling noise.
I push everyone back from this room.
Okay. So then, Red, make a dexterity saving throw for me real quick. Everyone else is saved because Red's
dexterity
like, get the
saving?
fuck back, get the fuck back.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes. And it's a low DC because you're aware of it.
I mean, I rolled 18.
Stupid. Yeah, you're good. So, a moment later, the earth falls down into this little space.
All right. Well, that crumbled. They delved too deep. I'm gonna use that all the time right now. You're not gonna get fucking rid of it. I'm gonna head over towards this room now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop at I'm not gonna go in it though. I wanna peer inside before I go in it.
Okay.
I want to use Warp Sight to do the same thing.
All right. This chamber holds one occupant. The statue of a male figure with elven features, but the broad, muscular body of a male human. It kneels on the floor as though fallen to that posture. Both its arms reach upward in supplication, and its face is a mask of grief. Two great feathered wings droop from its back, both sculpted to look broken. It's a very skillfully crafted statue.
Are we sure it's a statue?
Yeah, no. I have a bad feeling about that statue not being a statue.
Can I roll? I guess perception or insight on it.
Ooh, should have brought my 10-foot pole.
Perception.
Vita has a staff. Not quite a 10-foot pole, but
18.
Vita does not want to take family heirloom and immediately destroy it. So
makes sense. I guess that's valid.
I'm gonna pick up a very small stone.
Red's
rolled an 18.
Okay. With your perception of 18, it looks... I mean, you can see chisel marks. It looks like a statue.
Okay. Where is the statue in relation to the room so I can go up to it?
It is... So do you see where that rectangle is?
Uh-huh.
It's basically standing on this altar type dais.
Can I roll a history check on it?
Sure.
That's kind of what I was doing.
I only rolled a 13.
Yeah. It's probably some obscure Korean War stuff.
I'm gonna cast Date Object.
Date object?
Yeah, date object. So
Give me the details on how that works.
The caster is able to determine approximately how old a specific non-living object, item, or material is. Could be a small statue, furniture, weapon, food, etc. Used on the remains of a dead life form, it would indicate how long it's been dead. Get a sense for arrows, current age, from previous age, future age. DM determines what age, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Blah.
So we said it was 4379. Now it is roughly 3,200 years old.
Whoa.
It's as old as the pyramids in our world are.
You must say, Jesus.
Well, some of them are older.
This thing is friggin' ancient. Can I also roll a history check to see if I know if I have any knowledge of anything that was happening in that age?
Sure.
Time period. Another 11.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, all I can tell you is this is old as fuck. Now, what do you guys gonna stand out there?
All right. You guys want to move to the next room?
Okay.
I will move us to.
Yeah, I guess.
I was trying to see if I had anything else, but I don't think there's probably nothing. There's no gems or anything on it, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It's just
Never
a
mind.
very well-made statue.
Okie dokie. It's too big to lift, right?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I want to peer
Okay.
my head into this room to the left.
Okay. A glow escapes this room through its open doorways. The masonry between every stone emanates an unnatural orange radiance. Glancing quickly about the room, you note that each stone bears the carving of someone's name. Anyone who's looking in there, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm looking there. Perception.
Dirty 20.
Nat 20.
23.
Okay.
10.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, so everyone except for guys who's looking in there sees names like Dazro Ublade, Eiley Oakgrove, Rhythm of the Wind, Ship Creek, Vakball, Thadox, Vita Teidai,
What?
Barley Braun, Vianus Tavros, Theseus Tavros, Oddleaf, Red, Gaius Berenson, Luadlam, etc.
Hey, guess what?
What are you guys looking at over there?
So is this an illusion? I guess I'm gonna shoot. I don't think I have anything
Do
like
any
y'all.
of those other names mean anything to you?
One of them sounds like a relative of Theseus's.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you repeat the names again?
Mm-hmm. Just random ones. All of your names are on the wall is the point.
Yeah.
Rack the Marked, Vianus Tavros, Raybok the Ancient, Dazer Gloomheart, Quevara, Wilthud Brassnose, Tith, Karkok, Eiley Oakgrove. Just random sample
Okay.
of them.
What this means?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this probably means that anybody who enters this place probably gets their name written down.
Oh.
That's just my guess. Either that
But
or
how
it's
do they
illusion.
know our names? Also, why are we not
Magic.
all grouped together? Why are we separate throughout the exchange? Like, if it was just because we entered, like, wouldn't you imagine we'd all be together in, like, a list? Like,
Yeah. Maybe this is some prophecy shit.
I mean,
Red,
that wouldn't be new. We were all together because of a fucking dream.
Red, you're from Korea, so I'll let you roll a history check real fast.
19.
And again,
Some of those names sound familiar. Like, historically familiar.
Are any of them related to the hero, the 5 heroes?
No, but, well, related to, yes, but they aren't.
Yeah.
None of them are the 5 heroes. Yes.
Hmm.
You know that the names pop up around the same lore, though.
Do I know the history of what happened to these people?
Specifically, probably not. You know that obviously they're long dead. They were involved in the Korean War, but
Can I cast Date Object on the scratchings, scribblings on the wall? See how old they are?
You can, but the scratchings are glowing and kind of moving. So it's gonna be hard to like fixate on it.
I did not know that they were glowing and moving. I do not
Is
want to touch them.
anything else in this space?
Some markings on the floor as though someone were trying to do magic there and failed.
But that's it? Nothing else on the walls other than the names? Nothing like a table or anything?
No.
Okay.
Like, let's see. Let me look at the map one more time. Yeah, no, just rubble and a failed attempt at something magical.
Knowing the names, I'm gonna step into the room.
Okay.
Just me. Just me.
You step into the room. Nothing happens, but you can read the names more clearly.
I go up to a few of the names and just I put my hand on the wall, see if it's like, is it permanent? Is it change when I put my hand on it? Is it solid? Is it, amorphous?
Have you watched Bo Burnham's Inside yet? It's that imagery of light hitting your hands. Like as though it's projected onto the wall. When you push through it, you get the like. No, it's not visceral. It's not tangible.
Gotcha. Can I discern where the light is coming from?
Roll an Arcana check.
Can I also roll an Arcana check?
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll yours.
17.
Okay. It seems like a.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Aww. Damn it.
We'll never know what it's like.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
I'm going hungry. Fucking Pearl Jam.
Thanks.
My computer crashed again.
Oh no!
I mean, it is 10:01.
Yeah, it's a bunch of piece of shit. Anyway, with those checks, it just seems like a very.
Oh, and then phone
Oh no!
The fucking app crashed.
Jeez. Get it together, Sky.
The universe is
Yeah.
saying go to bed.
Yeah, I think we need to like switch to Zoom at some point. But to answer your question, it's a very well preserved illusion spell with probably a little bit more added to it somehow. That's where we can end the session tonight.
Well, everyone, thanks for watching through all of the crashes and technical difficulties. You now know that Red is a parentless orphan who hid underneath slaughtered bodies to escape Fae, because that's just what he does, and that's why he's a complete mess of a being, and we'll figure out the rest of it later.
Peace
Bye.
out, y'all.
Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
nerds.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Go punch a Nazi or a TERF or some other asshole.
Yeah,
Punch
do that.
people for no reason. That's equal too.
Be gay, do crimes.
Bye.